got Coach Cal's back in action. Welcome back to the field, sir.
Yep, thank you. It's good to be back.
We missed you the last couple weeks. Last week, we were just talking about it off the air. You watched from home. And I suppose if you watched from home, you could probably break down what'd you think of the squad, what'd you think of the action against Superior.
Really nice job. We just did some good things in all phases. The special teams was really sharp. We really, were able to turn the field if we had to punt or, ran the kick back at the opening kick and just really put pressure on them. I thought the D did a great job of really not giving a whole lot, in the last game, and the offense just kind of methodically did what we do and keep the ball moving and took some chances when we could. So I really like what we were doing.
Love it. Yeah, it was an exciting game. It was at the end, there was a little bit of a wah-wah because of the rain delay or lightning delay, but got her done. Nice W for the boys. This week, we're heading back on the road, and I feel like we haven't been on the road in a long time. I know it's only been a couple games, but it feels like we're getting real used to being at home here. Talk to us about heading over to New Richmond and playing in their facility, homecoming. They've got some big stuff going on that night.
Yeah, they got a nice team. They really got a good team. They got a lot of skill guys. I mean, you just kind of almost clones of each other. They got guys that can run and quarterback, you can throw them the ball, and receivers and backs and really can get the ball out in space. Defensively, they play kind of a strange defense. It's called a flex defense that we just don't see at all, that no one else does, but they really put pressure on you. They really put a lot of pressure on you, and you got to be ready. Sometimes they'll have one down lineman on the D, but they got guys coming all over it from all different angles. So they're really good, really sound. We got to be ready to go.
Awesome. And then this week, coming back, do we have any – and this will obviously air pregame, so we're not going to give anything away to the other team. But anybody coming back, any notables coming back in action? I know we had a couple kind of queued up, but any status?
Yeah, Zach Kokendorfer could see some action this game. He's been just coming around, and we're hoping he gets back. A couple other guys. I know Cooper Fallon's he hasn't played in a couple weeks, so he's got a chance at getting back, and a few other guys that haven't played a ton. So we're just hoping we can get guys healthy for the stretch run here.
Awesome. Well, we've got New Richmond, and we've got one more after that, and I'm drawing a blank all of a sudden. I shouldn't. It's Chippewa coming to town here, and then we're heading next step after that, playoffs. So we got a couple more regular season games in the playoffs coming. Wish you guys well tonight on the field. Thanks for tuning in to Raiders Streaming and the River Channel. Again, Ken Conan, Coach Cowles. Thanks for joining me, Coach.
Thanks, Ken. Appreciate it.
Looks like the Hudson offense here. I thought they might have even said the kickoff or kick return team.
I love it.
And senior Charlie Dean. And here is the rest of the Raiders.
And the rest of the Hudson Raiders under Coach Cowles back in the saddle again, so to speak. Great to have him back. Fun to have him not only at the coach's corner, but great to have him back on the sideline too.
You think there was any? He was out a couple weeks. Those other coaches did a pretty nice job. Do you think anybody's bucking for his job there, or you think he's safe?
I think he's good.
I think he's safe too.
I think he's good.
No, I will say though, collaboratively they did a really nice job covering for him while he was out. And like we said before in the pregame, there are 4-game winning streak here. Those 3 games that they just won, they kept the momentum going, and so tonight's a big test to see where they are going to fall here, even for playoff seeding, because that's going to play a big role here too. The conference champion for the Big Rivers will get a home game for sure.
Right.
And so maybe a high seed.
Yeah. So big deal, like we've talked about, kind of a starred game for us since the start of the season. This one and then Chippewa next week are going to be some doozies. And you talk about a student section. Wow, they've got a nice student section set up in front of the cheerleaders off to our left here. We'll get a picture of that in a little bit, but rivals the Hudson student section a little bit.
Yeah, we're a little
when
thin
we're
over there. I'm wondering if maybe we got some late bloomers or late arrivers coming to the game for Hudson, but we're pretty well represented. We got some Hudson parents down here in front of us that I saw, so good crowd.
I feel like we need to put barbed wire around our camera right now. We got so many people running past it.
You're going to get lots of close-ups.
Yeah, if you see a close-up, it's we're in the stands tonight, baby. It's great. I like being out here. You're kind of like right in the mix, you know. You're just like you're watching from the stands. I mean, it's great.
Yeah.
And Hudson will kick off here right to left, and we'll get this one underway. Richmond fields that at the 10, over the 15 to the 20. Tackled at the 22-yard line. Nice stop by Hudson there.
So we mentioned Scanlon. He's number 7. Scanlon is a junior, 6 foot, 170 pounds. We'll see where they go with their backfield tonight. Right now, it looks like Turbinville. Turbinville is going to be the
and he is number
set back behind Scanlon there.
And so how do you pronounce that? Turbinville? Turbinville?
Turbinville, yep.
And Scanlon back at QB for the Tigers here as we get things underway.
Outside run here. That's Unger.
Swings it out about to the...
Stowers on that carry.
Pop that one over to about the 28-yard line. Picks up a handful. Descharme on the tackle that time. Picked up about 4 or 5. Second and it looks like 6 out there.
So we mentioned they've got some speed, and it's going to come on the perimeter. It's going to come, obviously, in the backfield with the running back, Turbinville. Scanlon, too, can run a little bit. So we'll see if Hudson can contain that. We know Hudson's defensive line is probably the strength of that defense. So
drop backs the pass. Nice pressure. Hudson dives for him. Coming from behind. Boom! Tyler gets to him. Picked up maybe 1, maybe 2 on that one. But Evan Tyler doing a nice job hustling there, number 18, if I saw that right.
Yeah, absolutely. Evan Tyler came from the opposite direction and just showed right there what he's got for speed. I mean, you know, he's an athlete, and they're going to move him around to defensive end. They're going to move him around to outside linebacker. But certainly he has the speed on those edges to contain those outside runs.
3rd and 2 or 3 here. Scanlon back in the shotgun. Fakes the handoff, throws it out to the near side here. Made a man miss, picks up a couple yards, more than a couple, out to the 50. That's a first down. Picked up about 16, 17 yards on that scamper.
Yeah, that was McDonald that actually came from the defensive line to make that tackle. So we see this a lot. We've talked about just that's a little quick screen pass. You got twin receivers on the right side. One comes out to block, the other one's obviously making the catch. And it's important for those cornerbacks to identify that. It's important for those outside backers and even the safety to come up and control that as well. Nice play that time.
I got a quick tech thing here. I'll be back. You're on the wheel.
No problem. So good play that time by the Hudson defensive line. That was tempering the sophomore coming down to make that play. That's where Hudson's defensive strength is, with Stockman, with McDonald, tempering. You've got on the outside Marnell. You've also got Evan Tyler out there. 2nd down and about 8 for the Tigers. Motion out of the backfield. Empty backfield here. Back to pass. Oh, up in the air that time. Kind of threw that flat-footed. Ball was a decent throw, but the defensive player was able to sit right on that. That was Ducharme. Probably wants that one back. That was right through his hands.
I missed it. Almost a pick kind of deal?
Almost a pick, yeah.
YouTube was acting a little funky on us. Looks like we've got that one figured out with a little reset, I believe.
So 3rd and 8 here. What I saw going back to the Menominee game is the Hudson defensive coaches have been a lot more aggressive blitzing in these situations.
Yeah.
I want you to watch the middle of the line there. Right now they've got Jacob Hansen showing blitz, see if he backs out of it. He does, but don't be surprised if you see a little bit of action there. Nope, they're going to go with just their 4. Off the hands that time.
Hit him in the tip of the finger there, right at the first down marker, and couldn't bring it in.
Yep, that was efforts that time. That's a part of the defense that Hudson's been susceptible to. If you remember, even going back to that Memorial game, which Hudson's had in control, it's that short slant play right there.
Yeah.
They get in front of those defensive backs and it leaves a little bit of a hole in the defense. That time New Richmond just misses.
The punting unit will make their way out there now. So 4th and long, they'll be back on their 40 to kick this one.
Number 10,
Good
Trey
snap.
Cork, the punter. Good hang time on that.
Nice kick. Fair catch waved far at the 19-yard line and caught. Good job by
Riley Anderson back there on that.
Mr. Anderson.
So
Well,
this
a nice hold by the defense there,
Yeah,
right? I
yeah.
mean, they got one first down, and then we kind of
Well, I think what New Richmond showed us in that first drive is that they're going to try to pass the ball a little bit. Trandall, like I said, very special running back. We're going to see him back next year. Feel bad that that's kind of how things happened last week. He got dinged up, but he'll be back. He's an athlete. Want you to look at the size difference here as we start to watch here. I mean, look at Big Hank over there on the right side for Hudson. Not sure what number he's matched up with there, but this is really, again, where Hudson needs to establish their run game and use that size. Those guys have been playing well.
Hospopoulos in motion here. Handoff up to Miller. Wow,
Warner this
Warner.
time.
The
There he
dozer
goes.
gets loose. Woo! Down to the 41-yard line. Talk about bulldozing through the line there. He had a hole. He could drive a bulldozer through that thing. Nice job by the O-line there.
Big time. And that came on the right side, so that's your Hartwig Forcier, the enforcer
The
combination
enforcer.
there that popped that open. But what's deceiving about Warner is his speed. He's faster than he looks. And then we've talked about how he does a nice job of reading his blocks. He doesn't try to just go full speed, full throttle all the time. He's smart as far as how he reads his blocks. So good start there for Warner. Option play.
Option out to the near side here.
Mears,
nice
nice
pitch.
job.
Wow, Warner again. Over the 50, down to about the 46-yard line, it looks like.
So I want to just,
Nice play,
again,
keeping that one, kind of drawing it to our side here. That was a
well,
good play.
and did you see his hit, how he got hit? Earlier in the season, Carter Mears wasn't willing to do that. Now, whether it was just getting familiar with running the offense, whether it was just, hey, I don't want to take that hit. Well, that time he got thumped pretty hard by number 9. I think that was Efforts.
Yeah.
But he got that pitch out, and Hudson picked up another 10 yards. So great play that time by Carter Mears.
All right, first and 10 here. Mears, handoff right up the middle. Look at him go. The bulldozer makes his way on down to the 37, just shy of the first down. Nice way, just kind of picking his way through that line there. Nice work.
I'm not sure what happened to him last week. I mean, I kind of came into this week thinking I didn't see him at all in the second half. Now, we saw a lot of Caples, which was great, and he's going to get some running. I'm sure he'll get some carries tonight, too, because he looked good. But I thought, boy, this could be a big shift for Hudson if Warner's dinged up. But he doesn't look hurt tonight. He's running hard.
He's not missing a beat yet. Talk about establishing the run. Got a couple doses of it so far. Second and short. Hospopoulos in motion. Mears drops back. First pass of the game. Mears.
Boy.
Almost picked off. That was thrown behind the intended receiver, Jamison. Out at the 20-yard line there. And kind of got away with one there a little bit.
He did.
Yep.
Yeah, he did. And, it looked like it was probably open. Not sure if the receiver that time took that route a little bit too deep, but had he cut that a little bit earlier, certainly was wide open. Efforts, the safety, had time to come over and break that up and almost have an interception.
So I'll bring up a third and short here. Ball.
Evan Tyler back in the game here at tight end. He's lined up outside of Weddleson on the right side. See if they run that direction.
Yeah.
And they do.
Keeper just sneaks on in. Looks like it'll be close.
He's a little short there.
I was thinking he was good, but looks like it's going to be closer than I thought. So fourth down and about a half yard, maybe a foot or so, but it'll bring up a fourth down, and I would suspect the Raiders will be going for this one.
Yeah, I would think right here this is Jaden Warner territory. This is where you're going to see them go to their guy that can pick up those tough yards.
You bet.
And really nothing, you don't need to get fancy, just a straight dive up the middle here and go behind that big line.
Bunch of movement on the defensive side. Mears sends a man in motion. That's Kruger.
Trying to get him on a hard count. Timeout.
Do a timeout. Couldn't quite get him to jump there. Good job by New Richmond to stand their ground, and we've got like an entire kinder care coming up here right now. I don't know. We've got 50 kids. This guy's like the Pied Piper of kids. It's crazy.
I'm getting a text that the stream crashed.
She went down. Well, she's back up on YouTube because That's YouTube right there.
You know, that's coming from La Crosse, Wisconsin, and you know,
refresh
those
that
kids that
browser.
are down there need to work on schoolwork more than they need to watch football.
Refresh. That's funny. Yeah, YouTube kind of took a hit on us earlier. It looked like everything else was running fine, but we just had to do a reset on our YouTube channel or something. Who knows? That goofy YouTube.
Darn YouTube.
Big
Come
tech.
on.
Big tech. You can't trust them on here.
That's right.
Nobody trusts them anymore. All right, so big fourth down coming up early on in this action. Hudson going for it. I like the call.
New Richmond stacking their line here. Now we got a timeout, New Richmond.
Timeout, New Richmond.
Again, Reggie Larson here, coach of New Richmond. I told you my little story about Reggie last when I first met him. I didn't believe he was a coach. He looked
he's
about
a young
16
guy. Yeah.
years old.
Yeah.
But comes from coaching background. Bruce Larson from Somerset is his dad, and he's had a nice season here. And they're building good things. You look at Scanlon, you look at Trandall, you look at I believe Efforts maybe as well. I think they're all juniors.
Yep.
So
I think you're right about that.
you know, and this is New Richmond, believe it or not, they have one of the best powerlifting teams in the state.
Is that right?
Yeah, so they are
crazy.
getting into the weightlifting now
That's
with
awesome.
their programs, and so
All right, big fourth down coming up here. Mears back. Mears pitches it on over. Yep.
Got
To
a
the
nice
dozer.
block
Nice
out there.
cut.
Oh,
there he
there he
goes over
goes.
the 20.
Gets
the
a block
15
out
gets a
from
block
Dean.
down to the 10. Stretches for it. It gets down to about the 4-yard line. Woo! What a run by the dozer.
Spencer Kruger on the perimeter that time provided a block. Then he got a block a little bit further downfield from Charlie Dean, and that was just one of those things right there that you've got a lot of faith in your quarterback running that option just by that selection. I mentioned just take it right up the middle, guys, and get your hard yards. Well, Coach knows better than I do. They picked up about 20, 25 yards on that play.
Excellent play there. Had to move the crew down just a little bit, trying to get a camera on the end zone here, and had 50 kids in front of us. Ball down. Oh boy, mishandled that one on it, and that's a turnover right on the 4-yard line. So Hudson, not what we were hoping to see there. Just mishandled the handoff or the keeper or whatever was going to happen there.
I had my nose down taking a peek at number 34 for Hudson. On the scorecard it says Hunter Schultz, which not sure if that's who it is or not. Big guy. But was it a muffed exchange between Forestier and Mears?
Yeah, so, no. It was Mears had it, going to hand it off. I think it was going to go to Warner, potentially. I should have got the replay.
Okay.
Out of my...
That's all right. Well,
out of my element. So defense up now.
This is where you kind of trust your defense and pin your ears back here.
Right. Hand
nice
off.
play. That's tempering on that play right there.
Nice
off
hustle.
The line of scrimmage.
Great hustle by the D. Pushed him out to that far side. Able to get the tackle. Nice play. Gain of nothing, it looks like. So nice play by Hudson there. Again, we're down a man tonight in the booth. Aaron, myself, and Adam, and Jeff's out on a mission. He's goofing around down south right now at a beach, I think.
All right, good for him.
I know, that's
good
what I said too. I said, well, go have fun, man. So not a bunch of stats are going to be coming off
that's all right. We'll
coming
keep
out
track
of
of who scores, and we'll keep track of what we can here.
That's right. Second 10 to go here.
Hudson just going base defense here. They're probably thinking we can shut down this running game, make them pass, especially this deep in their territory here.
Wow, do you hear the Raiders student section on that side? My goodness. Run up the middle.
Nice
picked up.
Nice
2 or 3 maybe.
Nice stuff that time. I believe that was Tyler again making that play.
Boy, that Hudson student section, I was like, who is cheering right now? It's our crew. Look at them. They're just packed in there. They got one little area, and it's overflowing on both sides. We'll get a picture of it after this play.
At this time, folks.
3rd and 6.
So again, I mentioned that one of the weak spots in Hudson's defense is that quick slant. So as I'm looking right now, I see Ducharme single coverage over here, no safety help over the top. And
That's a good call.
again, I think New Richmond is probably going to pass in this situation. Nope, they're going to go screen pass the other direction, gets a little block, and
picks up a block or two. First down and a couple more down at the 20-yard line. That'll move the chains. Got him out of the hole there. Yeah, if you want to get a quick shot of the bleacher creatures on the far side, Adam, that'd be great. They're going to move the chains here, and I'll tell you, stick around during the half. We've got a special segment with Hudson Cheer and Stunt that we filmed yesterday, which was great. Thank you, Cheer and Stunt, for letting me come hang out with you. Amazing what they do, and I'll tell you, until you go see the behind the scenes, you just don't realize how tough that stuff is.
Makes your muscles sore, huh?
Oh my gosh, yeah, I came home like bruised up. I wouldn't even do anything. I was just holding the camera. I was just like, oh my gosh, that hurt. Oh goodness. Ooh. Yeah, they did a couple things where they throw them like, I don't know, 15, 20 feet in the air.
Wow. Yeah, just makes me
crazy. Awesome stuff.
Makes me twinge just thinking about it.
It was fun talking to Coach, too. The Cheer and Stunt, they're just getting going with their season. So, when we see them and, it's kind of still work in progress. Well, it is work in progress because they just started their season. They go throughout the year, and they had their kind of state championships in late February, I believe.
Okay.
Anyway, 2nd and 6. Handoff up the middle. Nice tackle there. Picked up about 3 or 4. That'll bring up 3rd and short for the Tigers.
So what you're seeing early here from the Tigers, they're trying to get the ball out on the perimeter to their speed guys. They realize that, we're not going to probably be able to drop back for deep passes. Hudson's got a good pass rush.
Yeah.
They're also trying to just kind of pick a little bit in the middle. Again, these running backs have some speed. So if they can get a quick block from a guard or from a tackle and try to spring something, they're going to pick up decent yardage. But what Hudson needs to do is keep them in these third down situations. Again, they're going to look for a run here, and that's a nice play.
Nice job
by Hudson.
They stuffed him. I don't think he picked that one up. I think they might have lost a teach on that one.
Tempering again. He's active tonight.
He is.
Working from that right defensive end position.
Tempering. He is a big rig. You got the stats on that guy?
I think if I remember looking before, I thought he was about 6'2", 6'3", 2 1/4.
I was going to say, he's big, yeah.
But he's athletic,
Yes.
and I remember him as a standout when we covered freshman football last year, being a big kid out there. So
agree. Fun to watch the athletes at work. So 4th and short. Hudson rushes 2 back there. Kick up. Woo! Made a man miss. Oh my goodness! Flag down.
Yeah, it's
still on his feet.
It's going to be a block in the back. Again, that's the tough thing when you're blocking for those punt and the punt coverage, and you're blocking what they call the gunners. Those guys are coming quick, and typically, if you don't jam them at the line and slow them down, they're going to get past you. So all of a sudden, they're coming in. Your guys coming this direction. Sometimes the natural play just runs right into the back of the blockers, and I think that's what they had there.
Well, the chain gang kind of stuck on the other end of the field. We'll hopefully get them moving here. The ref's like, come on down. We're playing down here. So, again, like you mentioned, a penalty on Hudson. That'll back them up another 10 yards. Illegal use of hands.
In other words, he blocked
in the
illegally.
Back.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, that's got to be tough, chasing those guys down, trying to get an angle on them so you're not hitting them in the back.
Yeah.
Oh, Mearsey backed up on his 30, similar position to the opening drive for Hudson. Bit of a high snap, pitches this one on over. Warner gets stood up.
That's not Warner, so that's what I was trying to look at before when I had my nose down trying to.
Yeah.
I mean, number 34 we have right now under roster is Hunter Schultz, 5'9", 165. Could be him.
Yeah,
I mean, they have him listed as a safety. He's
maybe.
He's put together, stocky kid back there.
Yeah, I saw the 3 on the far side. Just assumed it was the bulldozer over there. So we're going with Hunter?
Well, we'll go with our roster.
Yep.
So
Kruger in motion. Handoff up the middle. Picked up a yard or 2. That'll bring up 3rd and 7 here. Ball on the 34, 33-ish, 33 and a half to be exact. Yeah, definitely a different game tonight. This would have been 14-0 already if we were calling any of these last games. The quarters winding down pretty quick here. So back and forth, both teams. Pass.
Oh, nice
Caught.
catch
Nice
by
job.
Dean.
Had him kind of slide over the back. Nice job.
catch.
Cross the 50 to the 49-yard line.
That was actually covered very well. And Charlie Dean, who's shown he's got good hands several times this year, makes that catch. The defensive back goes over the top. Oh, my.
Block in the back, 10-yard penalty.
So that must have been somebody trailing that play there.
All right.
So let's see where we're at here.
Well, I was thinking we were going to pick up the first down.
Yep, they're moving. I think they're moving the chains down. So it happened after he had spot foul.
Okay.
The referees don't know what they're doing here. Move down. There you go.
Hold on. I got something for that.
Hudson picks up a first down.
I was telling I got a chance to meet the broadcaster for New Richmond. Justin is his name.
Yeah.
Great guy. He was down looking at our soundboard and kind of checking out some of our toys. And he said, "Oh, I'm getting one of those." I said, "Yeah, these sound bites are kind of fun."
Yeah.
So first down for Hudson. The ball will be spotted on the 40s. So you'll have to
10-yard penalty,
yeah.
but you still got the first down. So
yeah. I was going to say, you have to
it doesn't
explain that
hurt
later
quite
to
as
me.
much.
Mears drops back. We got a rush on right now. Use the ref as a
goes
pick.
down.
Wow, throws up a wobbler, intercepted by New Richmond, and he's down at the 32.
So
Unger with the interception. Used the ref or linesman as a screen back there, a pick almost, right?
Yeah. I mean, a lot of things went wrong on that play. First of all, the blocking was bad.
Yeah.
They got into Mears' face too quickly and didn't give enough time for the receivers to really run their routes. Then all of a sudden, Carter's under pressure. I'm sure what he saw was somebody open behind the defense, but when you're running away and thrown against your body,
sure,
it's hard to get anything underneath it. So
running right, throwing left, not easy.
No. And those are the mistakes Hudson hasn't made here the last several weeks.
Sure.
So, again, you don't want to. When we talked about trap games, I said this is probably one more of a trap than the last three, just because this is a better team.
You bet. Pitched out to that left side, makes a man miss, picks up the first down to the 43-yard line. Nice quick pitch out to the left there. And
those are as good as runs. I mean, they're going to keep pecking away with those quick pass plays, quick outs, and get it to your speed guys on the perimeter. Leave it up to the Hudson defensive backs to make those tackles. And it's a risk-reward play, too. Your quarterback doesn't have to throw the ball into coverage. So
we'll be back in just two here for the second. Pretty cool here in the Hall of Fame inductees for New Richmond.
I know the guy on the right.
It's a cool deal. Do you?
I never knew his parents own Ready Randy's. So Josh Kaleja.
Pretty cool.
His teams played in 13 sectional finals and 4 WIA state tournaments. Coach Adam.
Again, love to hear where you are checking in from. Oh, we found out who number 34 is. I was thinking it might be him. It's Mr. Koch.
That's Koch's? Okay.
It is.
I thought
Thank
that
you, Craig
too.
Gillick. I appreciate
that too,
you.
but they haven't changed the roster yet. So.
Well, thank you, Mr. Gillick, for the update there.
Judy Weiss. There are your 2021 inductees to the Richmond Athletic Hall of Fame. Congratulations. Just a reminder.
Well, kind of Hudson shot themselves in the foot on that first drive, fumbling inside the 5-yard line. See what they can do here. Starting the second quarter, New Richmond with the ball at about the 44-yard line, 43-yard line right in front of us. Again, New Richmond's going to just kind of peck away at that perimeter, I think, and keep trying to run the ball right up the middle. You haven't seen them try to run anything outside yet.
Drops back to pass, the throw.
Wide open that time.
What a great reception there at the 42.
Kenan Stowers, number 6, with the catch.
Bobo's wondering when the trivia is going to happen tonight. It'll be right around the start, just before the start, I should say, of the third quarter. So coming out of the half, we'll do trivia tonight. Trivia brought to you by the Willow River up in Burkhart. We'll have another pizza to give away. So stick around into the half. That'll be happening tonight. New Richmond on the move here, 1st and 10. Scanlon back. Sends the man in motion. Quick handoff. Nice tackle there as number 1 tried to make his way. Didn't pick up much there. That's
McDonald
Tuberville.
down the line that time. Again, Hudson's got some size, got an advantage there on that line, and just
I feel like we're in a parade right now.
We kind of are.
We've got
Well,
more
everybody,
kids coming up the steps here and coming in front of the Adams camera.
everybody's coming to get candy or go get money for candy.
Is that what's going on? I should have thrown a 20 down on the field.
Uncle Ken.
Uncle
Got
Ken.
your candy
Uncle Ken.
here. 2nd and 10 here for the Tigers. Back to pass. Quick rush that time. Ball on the ground. Oh, and I think New Richmond got it back. That was a quick rush coming from that left side. Again, that looked like that was Evan Tyler, but push up the middle came as well. Stockman had a chance to recover that just out of his reach, but great pressure that time from Hudson.
Missed it as I was shooing some kids away from our electronics. I feel like a cattle prod up here. Psst. Come on. Psst.
Well, I think that's what they want to do. If New Richmond's going to drop back and Scanlon's going to drop back and pass, they want to get pressure on them.
Yeah,
They can certainly beat them around the edge and certainly up the middle as well. So
3rd down and long here. It's 3rd and 11. Get a whistle and a timeout called for the New Richmond Tigers. They're going to think about this one just a little bit in the huddle. Trying to keep this drive alive, right?
Keeping it alive.
Get the second quarter kicked off here and trying to keep things rolling if you're a New Richmond Tiger. Hudson likes where they're at right now with 3rd and long and would like to kind of pin their ears back, of course.
Yeah, I think Coach Larson realizes that, hey, we've got good field position here. It's one of those things that, hey, maybe it's let's run a play here. If we can get positive yardage, say to the tune of 6-7 yards, we might go for it on 4th down as well. You've got a 3rd and long here, but certainly it could be 4-down territory if they can gain some positive yardage on this play.
Well, again, we'll be doing some shout-outs in a little bit, looking for our longest distance tonight. So we can get something down in Florida. Usually Florida's a layup for us. Again, 3rd and long here coming up for the Tigers. Student section fired up across from us. The bleacher creatures have got them tuned up.
Showing blitz, backs out of it. Thompson looking like he might come, and he does. Here comes the pressure from Hudson.
Good pressure, boy. Pocket collapses. He's scrambling nicely. Looked like maybe a hold in there.
Yeah, they're throwing a
flag
flag
on that. Fires this one on
play.
over. Yep, I was going to say, I saw a jersey or two getting pulled.
It looked like they were pulling on McDonald as he was
Yes.
trying to disengage the blocker.
Yes.
I'm not sure now. That pass was incomplete, so Hudson might decline
Guys,
this.
you need to stay down, please. Keep getting behind us. They're getting behind the D up here. I should offer these two ladies an ice cream cone if they can keep the kids from getting behind us. It's two blocking the steps.
Are these must be moms or teachers or something?
I have no idea. This is like a prized area to walk, I guess.
So
4th down.
They're going to drop back and punt here. They
will.
kind of got into it late. Hudson's a little bit confused here as the personnel, so we're going to have to call a timeout.
Hudson, I'll call a timeout.
Not sure on that. It kind of looked like the Richmond was going to keep their personnel on the field to go for it, but then all of a sudden some guys left, and I don't know if somebody was asleep at the wheel on the Hudson sideline, but all of a sudden they got caught with their defense out there trying to scramble and get their punt return team in.
Well, the van fired up off to our right. They will be in action tonight during halftime. Looks like the flag corps is getting rolling too. I like how they're kind of cranking things up, not even halftime. Here we go, right? Just we're here. Let's get her going.
Yeah.
I like it.
Got the vibrating bleachers going underneath us here.
You bet. I'm sure the camera's shaking all over. There's not an earthquake going on. It's just us having some fun out in the bleachers. All right, so 4th and long here. Ball spotted on the 43-yard line.
Watch number 77 there. He's kind of the.
Nice kick again. Look at the hang time. Wow.
Oh boy!
Called for a fair catch.
My
Muffed it just a teach.
yeah,
able
that
to
was
get on
a
it.
late decision. That's Stubendick back there. I think he
Ooh.
thought late to try to fair catch that ball and put his head down for just a second. And
I'm gonna have to get a new set of heart meds when he does that.
good thing to get it. He got on top of that for sure.
Yes. That would have been rough. That would have been rough. So.
Well, New Richmond, again, doing a pretty good job of keeping Hudson at bay with field position. With the exception of that first drive, we'll see if Hudson can put something together here and eat up a little clock, maybe get a score before the half.
I'm pretty sure we got the Bad News Bears hanging out with us tonight. Don't these guys look familiar from that show? Bobo sent me a nice one last week when we got the rain delay, the let them play. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Let them play when they're at the big stadium.
Yeah.
Yep. This one pitched over to that
Warner
far
this time,
side.
nice
Yep,
cut.
there we go. Well,
Oh, boy,
flag
they're
in the
gonna-
backfield, though.
A lot of laundry on the field tonight
Yeah.
from the Stripes.
Yeah.
And that was a long way. That was a long way from the play, based on when it got thrown. Option went left. They called the hold on the right side of the line, and I'm not sure if that was Hartwig or someone else that maybe had to have tried to tackle somebody or grab them as they were trying to go by.
Couldn't have been Hartwig. He's too smart for that. Well, we'll back up 5 yards here. We'll get a redo on that first down.
Hudson not helping their cause here with those penalties.
Nope, needing to figure something out here, kind of getting into the hole a bit, and they're on the 5-yard line. So 1st and 15 here. Be fun to see a nice length of the field drive here in this second quarter. Mearsy back, quick handoff, looking for room. Picked up a couple there, back to the original line of scrimmage. It looks like potentially. Warner, the bulldozer, the dozer on the carry there. Fun to have Cokes back too.
Absolutely, it just adds more depth
great
there, and they can get those two both into the mix and get them some carries.
You bet.
Again, second down here, 2nd and 10. No reason to get away from the run game. You can certainly try to pound it out here. See if you can get on 2nd down. Don't put the pressure necessarily on your quarterback to have to get you out of this hole.
Kruger in motion, fake to him.
Option
out
here
to that left side, pitch on over. Got a little bit of room. Wow, nice hustle there on that left side. That's the dozer, Jaden Warner on the carry. He'll pick up the first down and get him out of that hole they were in.
Yeah, and Dean did just enough on the edge there to give Warner enough room to pick up about 2 more yards to get that first down.
You okay over your right shoulder with your drink and
I'm
Bad
good.
News Bears?
Am I blocking something?
No, Bad News Bears are getting
It's kind of an
close.
unruly bunch here in
Really is,
Richmond.
aren't they?
I'm going to have to talk to, if there's any Derek's listening to this, Chad, Mike, get your kids under control
They
here.
probably told them, hey, those guys that are filming outside, swarm them like be a bunch of bees. It'll
Up
be
the
great.
middle that time. Oh,
Nice job breaking
about
tackles.
broke that one.
Out to about the 30-yard line. That was an excellent carry to start things off. About 9 yards on that. We'll take it.
Yeah,
So,
I mean, this is
check that
if
to 8.
Cokes is back.
Yeah.
This drive to me would be Cokes, Warner.
Yep.
Let's just maybe rotate a little bit, but and run some option. I mean, certainly Mears can pick up some positive yards too, and we've seen how effective he's been in the running game too.
To the near
Kruger
side here.
this
Nice cut by Kruger. Picked up a couple and got the first down. Ball out to the 35. It looks like where they'll spot this one. Kruger with a little shake and bake there at the end.
Yep, got a nice block on that right side by Weddleson and Hartwig there to pick up about 4.
Weddleson and Hartwig. Couple studs on the O-line there. Weddleton, boy, is he's the big rig, isn't he?
Yeah, and he's been playing hard,
No
too.
doubt.
Just fun to watch him working out there.
Yep, pass.
Oh, he's got a
Chucks this one
receiver.
up. He does. Kruger.
Oh, that's
has to stop
interference
for
right
it.
there.
Not
My
stop it.
goodness. Came right
So-
at him, face guarded him, and ran
Did he?
into him before the ball got there. They can throw the flag just about everywhere
I
else.
was going to
but
say, that's weird. I don't see any flags anywhere.
it certainly looked like a pass interference there. But nonetheless, here we go, 2nd and 10.
Kruger with some nice speed out on that left side there. Had to come back for it just a little bit, but fun to see him in the mix. Oh, Krugs is a junior for the Hudson Raiders. Also an absolute beast out on the lacrosse field. 2nd and 10 here. Quick handoff.
Gobbled up that
Nothing
time.
going on there. Yep, the Tigers had that one figured out. Not a lot of room to run up the middle on that one.
Well, they're not big, but they have speed. You know,
Yeah.
they've got some guys with some speed, and I mean, I'm looking at their linebacking crew right now, and number 35 out there. He's a speedy guy, but doesn't look real big. He's Blake Milton,
Big third
5'7",
down.
170. So again, they're using speed to shut down that run game.
Mears rolls out to his left.
Oh my!
Pitches one and almost picked off, trying to hit Cokes out there on that left side. And woof, that one was into the hands of one of the Tiger defenders and luckily not caught. So a chance to boot this one down and hopefully pin them a little bit deep this time.
Well, you're kind of playing into their game. They've got speed, so
Yeah.
they're going to be able to cover. They're going to be able to get to those perimeters and cover up those receivers. So I'd like to see Hudson try to get back to just the meat and potatoes here
Yep.
of running the ball.
Short punt this time. Ball hits at the, oh, nice Hudson bounce. Look at that thing go. Down to the 24-yard line. It landed at about the 40. So a nice bounce for Hudson on that one. 6:30 left to go in this opening half. And I don't know. I was thinking we might have a score or two by each of these teams by now. I'm surprised we're deadlocked at 0 right now a little bit.
A little sloppy so far
Yep.
for the Raider offense for sure. But this is one of those times now you've got them pinned a little deeper here. Let's see if Hudson can get the ball back here before the half. Shut them down on this drive and put a little pressure on them. I'd like to see maybe even some more blitz packages from Hudson getting after the quarterback.
Scanlon with a handoff. Goes to the near side here. That's number 1, Turbeville, the carrier. He picked up just a couple. Took about 3 yards, so that'll bring up a 2nd and 7.
Yeah,
Raider-
Richards that time did a nice job from the corner position coming up to fill on that.
Again, feel free to hit us up in the booth with a text of where you're watching tonight. Love to hear where you're tuning in. We'll get to those at the half. Also at the half, we're going to have a segment with cheer and stunt. Nice job cutting that one back. We'll see if he can get any yards. He does. Picks up a handful and more. The first down is he goes out of bounds at about the 38-yard line. Boy, when you cut back like that, you always think, oh, it's trouble. Well, he had some wheels, got around
Stowers. So Evan Tyler did a good job containing on his side, but Stowers had enough speed to get to the other side. That's where you need those linebackers to come in and fill. Those linemen are trying to contain the run. They're a little bit slower. We need those guys to come up and fill and make those tackles.
So first down for the Tigers. Again, ball on the 38, their own 38 right now, 5:47 to go in this half. And Scanlon with it now, rolls out to his right. Pitches it on over, cannot bring that one in. Hit him in the hands there, but unable to get that one in. That was Stowers out on that far side.
Stowers has some speed. I was talking to somebody at work today that mentioned him. He hasn't been getting the ball much, but good athlete, and he's a senior. It's been impressive tonight so far.
So that'll bring up 2nd and 10 here. The say hello to the Bloombergs out there tuning in from Missouri.
Ooh,
Colton.
that's a stretch.
Yep. Went down to see their son Colton. That's Dan and Mary tuning in. Or at least Dan and Colton tuning in. What's up, boys? 2nd and 10 here. Handoff. We got a whistle and a little hanky thrown onto the field here. Looks like we'll have a penalty on the Tigers.
Yep, movement before the snap. So now you got 2nd and 15. That was going to be a run play. If you're New Richmond, do you all of a sudden try to bite it off all in one chunk here? If you're Hudson and you think so, now is the time to get that pressure on. We'll see. I mean, again, showing some success running on the perimeter with Scanlon and Tuberville.
Well, a gorgeous night here in New Richmond. It's about it's probably mid-60s now, just a little bit of a breeze, a little humid. You can see it in the air. What a great night for football.
Empty backfield here. See if they run a guy in motion or if this will be a pass play.
2nd and long here. Scanlon takes it, drops back. Good pressure by Hudson. Had a man
Wide
open, though, at the 40.
Open.
Nice job. Just a little pitch and catch there. And first down. Bit off that whole cookie there. They got the whole enchilada on that one. Nice little, nice play.
Hagman on that 6'3" receiver out there. They just did a good job. They sat him down right in an empty spot there. The receiver on the left side cleared out, and coverage was late. Gets him a first down. Smart.
So first down here. Ball spotted on the 48. Scanlon drops one to the near side here. Cannot bring that one in. Unger was the targeted receiver on that one, and again, just a little bit short was that throw with some nice pressure that time by Hudson getting in his face a bit.
Tyler got in there.
Yeah.
But again, they're trying to get rid of the ball quickly, not letting those defenders get to the quarterback.
Evan Tyler's grandma is sitting just a couple seats down from us. She mentioned she was going to be rooting him on.
Yeah, he's having a great year and big things for him in the future for sure.
Absolutely. 2nd and 10 here, bit of a high snap.
There you
Handoff.
go, there you go.
Had him in the backfield.
Stick with it.
Can they get him down at the 40 now?
There
nice.
you go, good
Boom,
fill.
what a hit.
Richards came up. That's what you want to see from those
Absolutely
DBs.
Stuck.
I mean, you can see how hard of a time Hudson's having catching these guys.
Yeah.
And you need those quick guys from the defensive backfield to come in and fill. Great tackle that time by Richards for about a 6-yard loss.
What a hit. Way to stay with that one. He's a shifty runner that can kind of turn things upfield quick. So a nice job by Hudson. 3rd and long here. Looks like about 16, 17 yards.
About 17. 3rd and 18, it says on the scoreboard.
We'll stick with that. Those guys know better. They got binoculars up there.
So, again, watching that last play they ran where they picked up about 15 yards, we got splits on this side. Safety's coming in.
Batted down there. Nice job by Hudson. What are you pointing at here?
Probably a good thing because I think it was Unger there was wide open.
Was he?
And that you could see it happening right away. The safety wasn't getting there quick enough, and he just flew past him.
Billy Brew. All right, 4th down coming up here. The punt team's out. A little bit of a low snap.
Nice punt again. This kid's got some hang
great
time.
Hang time, huh? Fielded at the 22-yard line.
That's the second ref on the ground, too.
Got another man down out there?
Another ref took a pile.
I did like when Mears was running that kind of pick with the ref there, and the ref was holding the pick for him. I thought that was pretty funny as he ran behind him and 2 guys kind of barreled into the poor guy. Well, let's see if Hudson can get something going here. We've got 4 and some change, just about 4:20, 4:19 left here in the half. Again, at the half, stick around. We've got cheer and stunt segment. We've got coming out of the half our trivia tonight.
Well, I think it's important for Hudson to get points here. You know, again, you haven't been real sharp on offense this half, and you're going to get the ball back to start the second half. It'd be huge to get some points to go into the half with a little momentum.
You bet. Kokendorfer ran out to that left side, picked up about 4 or 5.
Hudson should have, I think, 2 timeouts left. So 4:12 left in the quarter here in the half. Deadlocked at 0.
Goose eggs. Not a lot of shouting going on tonight.
No.
Unlike some of these other games.
Kids are sure having fun. Look at all the
kids
candy
are
and
having a
popcorn
blast,
coming
man.
past us here.
What? I should have gave him a $5 and got some. Dang. Hudson pitches this one to the near side, wrapped up.
Yeah, they're getting out there and
Oh.
covering those pitch guys on the perimeter.
I don't think they picked up any on that one. I think maybe third and 7. Warner on the carry there. 3rd and 5 maybe. Maybe picked up one. Yep, 3rd and 5. Again, we'll get to the shout-outs over the half, too, looking for our longest distance tonight. All right, Hudson, let's get her spun up here. Let's get a good 3rd down conversion. 3:30 to go here. Set clock's a-ticking. Hasapopoulos in motion. Fired over to him. Hasapopoulos
nice
trying to
coverage
turn it
again.
up, but just blanket
Getting out
coverage
there
right on
that
him.
speed
Yeah.
play there. Nice job. Number 1 gets out and makes that tackle. Nothing doing. I mean,
Yeah.
the Richmond's got speed coming from those linebacker spots, those corner spots. Hudson keeps going to their kind of rolling out the quarterback to his weak side. And maybe see something there.
All right, so the punt team in for Hudson. It's 4th and a couple. High snap, gets it under control. Nice kick. Wow. Bit of a line drive out to the 38. It's got some wheels here out to the 44, 43. Loses one there. So down at about the 43. I was thinking that might get past him and just kind of keep on trucking, but a nice play by the Tigers to get that one and pick up a couple. 2:40 to go here in the second quarter.
Well, now you're New Richmond. You got good field position here. Maybe get a score before the half, and we'll see.
Hudson will
see
come
how
out.
aggressive they come at it.
Hudson will come out after the half and get the ball to start that 3rd quarter. So that's good for Hudson. Put a stop together here, maybe cause a disruption. Who knows? Pulled back in. Scanlon pitches this
See
one.
something.
Wow,
He's
got
wide
a guy
open.
deep. Catches it at the 20, the 15, down at the 14. What a huge play there by New Richmond.
Yeah, well-designed play. Nice fake by the quarterback. That time he set his feet perfectly and threw a dime about 30 yards
Had
to
him
number
just
3 that time.
wide
Look at the
open.
number there on number 3. Drew Eckert. He was wide open. Safety came over late, and fortunate that wasn't 6.
Well, a heck of a play by the Tigers there late in the half here. 1st down. Ball on the 12-13. Handoff. Nice job by
Hungry that
Hudson.
time.
Might have picked up one. Well, we definitely need the D to harden up, as they say.
Now, Richmond with a couple of timeouts left too, so plenty of time. About 1:50 left in the half. No rush. Can get a 1st down yet as well. So 2nd and 8. Ball on the 12-yard line.
Scanlon back in the shotgun. Get a man in motion here. Handoff, yep. Again, Hudson right there. Might have picked up one, maybe. Tuberville on the carry.
Tuberville, yep.
So I don't see the chains moving over there. So it looks like, as far as the marker, maybe moved an inch. So 3rd and 7 here. Again, defense keeping it all square right now. Again, 3rd
Press
and 7.
coverage by Hudson here, so they're not going to give away an easy, quick slant.
Scanlon drops back, pass over to that far corner. Nice defensive
that
effort.
time.
Yep, nice job to get the head turn, get the hand up. I don't know if that would have been inbounds if it was caught. It looked like it was a little bit out, but
it did look like it was going to maybe be out of the end zone, but Efforts, again, has some height out there over on Ducharme, but Ducharme did a good job pinning him to the sideline, and ultimately had that covered up. So they're going to try a field goal here, I think.
All right. Let's see if they've got a kicker, anything like our strong kicker.
I think that's it's Turbeville again. He's
It is.
quite an athlete.
He does
is that
everything.
number 1?
Yeah, it is.
No, I'm sorry, number
10.
10?
10 or 19?
Well, we'll get it once we see him turn.
10.
Number 10. That's a
Kicks
good boot.
up and good. So the Tigers get onto the board first with a field goal. This is Grandma Tyler over here with that crazy duck call she was just doing. I told this before game she blew in and I said, "What's that? A baby duck call?" She's like, "Yeah." Yeah, you gotta love it. So 45 seconds left to go in the half here.
I'll tell you, New Richmond coming out hard.
Yeah.
Showing their speed,
Yeah.
showing they've got some athletes. I know reading in the paper last week they played North, and it sounded like they were pretty flat that first half, and that's when Trandell got hurt. And I'm sure they thought, okay, our best player, or one of our best players, just
Right.
got dinged up, and
Right.
I'm sure it was a pretty traumatic injury. And so, but they came back in the second half and won that game kind of going away. So,
Which you'd expect against North, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
but they, again, have a lot to play for here. It's no
Yeah.
guarantee they're in the playoffs, and
Yep.
certainly a win either tonight or next week gets them that spot. So
it's a big deal. Yeah, big night for these guys. It's fun to see it when it's packed like this. I mean, you look down at the concession
packed
stand,
all the way around
look down
there.
around the track. I mean, it's 3-4 deep down there. It's crazy.
good crowd.
Yeah, I love it. We'll pan around a little bit after at the half here and get a look at the crowd here. Nice bit of a line drive kick down to the 10. It's fielded.
Looks like Charlie Dean with the ball.
Yeah, Dean with some room. Nice job. Gets up to the 32, 31. Okay, decent. 40 seconds to go here, and
Probably gives you a little bit of an opportunity here to open
Sure.
up your playbook.
sure.
What you don't want to do is turn the ball over here
Right.
before the half and give them a chance to maybe score again or make a play. So I wouldn't
Absolutely.
be surprised to see Hudson come out aggressive with a run to start if they get, say, 10, 12 yards, and all of a sudden things change a little bit.
Sure. So 1st and 10 here. Hudson, a late opportunity to get something going. Mears back in the shotgun. Mears drops back.
Well,
Pitches one.
guess I
Oh,
was
he's
wrong. They're
going
for
way in the
gusto.
air.
Oh,
my goodness. Flag down. Oh, flag down. And the New Richmond player cannot believe it as he is
Yeah,
shaking his hands. And
that looked like better coverage than the last one we mentioned.
do they
Good
do
coverage
make
that
up
time.
calls?
Yeah,
out there
I don't know.
sometimes?
I don't know. That was Unger out there on the edge.
So
Very, very good. I thought that was good coverage. Now, I will say this. Good job by Charlie Dean sticking with that ball. I mean, you saw it
Yeah.
go off his fingertips there. Again, I Hudson, confidence, let's go for
yeah,
it. And
I like
so
it.
now
I like it.
7 ticks go off the clock. You got 32.4 seconds left. Ball at midfield.
Yep.
Opens things up a little bit. They're going to go stack receivers on this right side, 4 on this side,
Wow.
in fact.
Look at that. I like it.
So it sure looks like it's passing.
It is.
Blitz
Drops
coming.
back.
Oh, my.
Wow, that one. And then a hit on our QB after that. Guy goes back to help Mears up. Mears like, nah, no thanks.
Yeah, that again, not sure that they saw the blitz coming, but he came through untouched. Forced that quick pass. Fortunate that wasn't a turnover.
Yes, sir. 2nd and 10 here. Ball again just on the left side of the midfield line at the 48. And 2nd down, 28 seconds to go. And the same setup here.
They're wide open.
Oh, my
wide
goodness. Had
open.
him right through the middle pass, just maybe a little bit behind him as he was sprinting through
Yeah.
the logo there. Was that Kruger on that one?
That was Kruger. It was
Okay.
just slightly behind him. You know, we saw New Richmond have some luck earlier in the game where they were just running that quick screen out with two receivers on one side with a blocker. I'd like to see Hudson try that with either Kruger or even Hasapopoulos.
Yeah.
I mean, there's some speed there. Now you got to get him a good block on that edge, but
Yeah, there's a name we haven't called tonight, Hasapopoulos. I'd love to see him in the action here. He's a speedster. Rolling out to the right. That one fired up and out of bounds here, so 20 seconds to go in the half, and Hudson unable to make any connections there. Well, I was thinking we had something going there for a second, but unable to connect once we got kind of to the midfield line.
well, it's 3-0.
Yeah.
And
Oh, yeah.
I get the mentality trying to get points here to end the half and make a big play, get some momentum, but you're kind of playing out of what's been successful the last few weeks,
Yep.
and that's your running game.
Yep.
And so no reason to panic at this point. Yeah, you're down, but that's
Nice
a great
kick.
punt right there.
Wow, look at that thing. And just dies right at the,
Munich with that punt. That had
8.
great hang time, good spin.
what a beauty. Well, you like that. Pinning them deep with 9 seconds, so that should just about do it.
Yeah, I don't expect anything here from New Richmond other than a running play or even a kneel down. I don't think Coach Larson's going to take a chance here with even a tip ball turns into a pick off and a touchdown,
Right.
and
Yep.
all of a sudden your good first half is down the tubes.
That's right. Well, that was just like you predicted. Let the clock wind on down.
Good half.
Yeah,
Good half
I'll tell
by
ya.
New Richmond.
New
And-
Richmond.
And again, impressed with, I think they're well coached and
Yep.
certainly hustle, and so Hudson's back against the wall here, but we'll see what they do coming out of the locker room. Big halftime show coming up.
Yeah, we'll cover some of it. I'll tell you, this is a halftime where I hope they can, put some things together, make some reads, make some adjustments potentially, and kind of get things rolling again. Love to see that offense just a cranking. Again, stick around. We'll be back in a little bit here. Enjoy the halftime show.
name's Ken Koner with Raiders Streaming and the River Channel. I have the captains of the cheer and stunt team with me today. I appreciate you ladies joining me today. Maybe let's start off with an introduction. We'll go down the row here. Just tell me who you are.
Hi, I'm McKenna.
I'm Carly.
And I'm Abby.
Awesome. And let's talk about how long that you ladies have been doing cheer or stunt or both. Just we'll start with you at the end.
I started in 9th grade.
I started cheer in 7th.
I started cheer when I was 7 years old, and then I took a break, and then I started here my sophomore year.
Wow, 7-year-olds. That's awesome. That's awesome. That's some great time. So I'd asked kind of off camera about mom or dad moments, and we had one favorite one that we're going to get to right away. You ready?
So my dad's in charge of the senior banners. I don't know, somehow he got in charge of it. And the other week, he fell down and sprained his ankle.
Making the banners, putting up the banners.
Putting up the banners.
Oh my goodness. Is he in a boot and the whole deal?
No. He just stood up there and fell down. He like
That is a good one. I like that. I've not heard that one before. Excellent. So this year, senior year for the three of you, what are you looking forward to most coming into your senior year cheer and stunt? I know we're just getting started. Football season's kind of winding down, but it's early in the year for you ladies. I mean, I just talked to Coach, and there's a lot that's going to happen this year with competitions, different teams. Maybe just take a moment, tell me about what you're looking forward to most this year.
The thing I'm looking forward to most is getting to travel for competitions again and getting to do overnights because those are pretty fun. So.
Awesome.
pretty similar to McKenna. I am really excited to travel, go to competitions again, and actually compete all state and stunt groups again in person.
I'm really excited for state this year because we actually get to do it in person, and it's just like the energy is much higher than like doing it over video.
Awesome. Yeah, I would guess it's night and day from in video, like in the gym doing a video. And this, we're going off the cuff here. You guys ready? Where's state at? When does that happen?
Wisconsin Dells is prelim. It's the 5th of February, and then finals is I don't know how to say. It's like Oshkosh or something.
Oshkosh?
Oshkosh.
Oshkosh. Oh yeah.
The 19th of February.
Nice. That's awesome. So in a couple months, you guys will be competing over in the Dells to get into the state. That's awesome. That's awesome. Again, my name's Ken Connor with Raider Streaming and the River Channel. Thank you, captains, for joining me today as part of the football segment we're doing. And best of luck this year in all your competitions and the rest of the season.
Thank you so much.
Tiger Man!
Well, welcome back to the Raiders Streaming River Channel halftime production here. The New Richmond band doing a great job out there. They are playing a little bit of Michael Jackson right now, and had the percussion. Thank you. I love that you know that. Had the percussion crew out here earlier. Ton of fun. Great. I'll tell you, they have been just great. Flat Core is great. Great band. The VFW came out. I mean, all of the other components that make up a fun Friday night under the lights, they get dialed up here, don't they?
Yeah, I really like New Richmond. People are nice, and it's a good atmosphere tonight. They've got a nice football team, good sports. I mean, they're coming into the big rivers now, full throttle. I mean, everything coming on board, so it's go time.
All right, a couple quick shout-outs here. We're going to try to whittle this down on our furthest ones. Watching from DeWitt, Iowa, Jack Strong, aunt and uncle. Thanks for making it available on YouTube. You bet. Couldn't do this without you guys tuning in. Grandma Strong watching from New York.
Oh, that's
the world
that's
traveler, Grandma Strong. I think you're our leading contender right now. Watching from Strum, Wisconsin.
All right.
For the Millers, tuning in there. Thank you, Millers. Oh, Vegas, baby. Vegas. Watching from Las Vegas. Christine tuning in.
Nice.
Very nice.
Good luck out there.
I know. I always bet real big on 00.
Yeah?
Never do that, no. After running the roulette table with Johnny.
Isn't that fun? Yeah, John Walters.
You kind of get a feel for how to play that, but it's still.
Woo. John Walter, yep.
Yeah, it was fun doing that senior night. Jason Anderson. Run the ball, he says, watching from
he's
Trigo.
Up in Trigo. He must be getting his deer stand going together. We just ran into one of his classmates here.
Yeah.
Came and said hello.
Cokes. Go Cokes from Grandma and Grandpa Cokes up at the cabin. Sounds like a good time. Calling back girls watching from beautiful La Crosse, Wisconsin. Go Raiders.
I got something from La Crosse, too. I'll have to call it out here in a second. I have no idea what that is.
I'm not sure what this one means. We got a text that came into the booth here. Is Hudson playing a team from Massachusetts named Oakmont Regional?
No, that would be a different Hudson team. It's probably Hudson, Massachusetts.
Yep. So. I don't know. Appreciate you tuning in tonight, watching Hudson, Wisconsin action. It's great to have you here. Oh, here we go. San Clemente. There we go. That is. Well, I think we might have our leader right now. Colin Bach watching from Hudson. Thank you. Appreciate you tuning in.
Al watching again. Good.
Al tuning in, yeah. Erickson's tuning in. You bet.
Oh, what's it say?
Spooner suburb is a... Spooner is a suburb of Shell Lake.
Oh, now it goes. Now
Dimmer fighting words right there.
Yeah. Butch is getting a little nasty now.
Erickson's, I love it. Stirring the pot. Pete Foster tuning in. Love it, love it, love it. Well, trivia's coming up here in just a couple seconds. We'll get through a couple more shout-outs. What do we got here? Good luck from La Crosse. Brady, Cade, Ben, and Michael.
That's Cade, yep. So
is that the crazy?
Yeah.
Is that the frat house? It's not really a frat house going on?
Yeah, I got the text, too, except Cade said, make sure you give a shout-out to Brady, Stels, and Dirty Mike.
Dirty Mike.
Cade. And Cade.
Wow.
Cade's probably needs a shower too, but
oh goodness,
we won't go there.
I can't even imagine what that place is like. It's probably a bunch of fun down there, though. Grandmas and aunts and uncles tuning in, watching Mr. Spencer Kruger. He's got the whole crew out there tuning in. Thank you guys for watching. Bryce the Charm, here's our winner, watching from Hawaii.
Oh, awesome.
Bryce, thanks for tuning in. That's really cool. It's probably like noon out there, right?
Yeah, well, probably afternoon for sure.
Yeah. We got a quick text asking about how's number 21 who left last week via the ambulance.
I don't really have an update there other than I had heard something with the hip. Okay. So we'll go with that.
And we don't like to give a lot of description, even if we do know, just to kind of keep people's, keep it real.
Right.
Not there's HIPAA stuff and all, whatever. Right. So not to get real technical. All right, let's do this. You ready for some trivia quick?
I am.
All right, so the way this works, everyone, is we have our text the booth number up right now. I am going to read about a lifelong fan student from Hudson that passed away last year. So this is from his obituary. And I'll tell you what, heck of a guy. Really, really cool. I'm getting goosebumps just thinking about this. So as soon as you know who this is, text us at the booth here. I'm going to read through most of it, and then we'll look and see who was our first text in. All right, you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, sir. Here we go. All right. Born August 1st, 1934 in Hudson. The son of Alfred and Alice. A lifelong resident of Hudson, he graduated from Hudson High School in the class of 53. His love for his alma mater never stopped. He was part of the chain gang, working over 45 years at the Raider football games. Wow, that's awesome, isn't it? He was also a big supporter of Hudson Wrestling and attended the Wisconsin State Wrestling Tournament for 40 years. His dedication to the Hudson Booster organization for 38 years was appreciated by so many. For his dedication to his community, he was named as a Hudson High Distinguished Alumni. That's awesome. On June 6, 1959, he was united in marriage to his beloved Patricia. I think we give the last name here.
Not yet.
Let's leave that out.
We can leave. We can
add
that later.
From Milwaukee. The union would be blessed with 3 sons, Al, Brad, and Andy. He was also a veteran in the United States Army. He was an active member of the Willow River Cemetery Board and a proud 32-degree Mason from the St. Croix.
Well, I think you got a text.
Calling me. Holy, we got all sorts of texts. We got a couple guesses of last week's person, and we'll say that Jim from
Bertelson, yep,
is not the answer tonight.
No.
So if you're texting that's not right.
And now that you're talking about this, I know this individual's a couple of his sons, but I know one of his sons pretty well.
Very nice.
Haven't talked to him for a while, but yes, definitely they are staples in the Hudson community.
Absolutely. His love for sports had him cheering anything Wisconsin to victory. If you're trying to call the text line, that does not work. Especially Badgers and Packer football. When the leaves begin to fall, he always looked forward to spending time with the boys at the Gordon Deer Camp. He is a man of faith. He spent decades ushering at Bethel Church. So I could give a clue that is going to give this one away pretty quick here.
Well, I think you sit tight. I mean, your phone's been kind of buzzing there.
We should probably look here and see if we got. Oh, we definitely have a winner. I saw it coming in hot here. All right, so I'm going to let you do some talking about what's up going on in the conference right now, and I'm going to see who our winner is. Again, Willow River sponsoring the trivia tonight. Thank you guys for being involved with Raider Streaming and the River Channel.
Yep.
We will get our winner. Give me 1 second.
All right, so real quick, halftime scores in the Big Rivers. Rice Lake 24, Eau Claire North 0 at the half. Menominee 35, Eau Claire Memorial 0 at the half. And a tight one at Superior, Chippewa up 14-8 at the half. So we'll try to get those scores updated here for you as the game goes on. But again, for Hudson, you're down 3-0. You get the ball here to start the second half. Again, no need to panic. Your defense is playing well enough. Your offense is kind of sputtered a little bit. Couple big penalties, a big turnover as you were going in to score in that first quarter. So we'll see what Hudson comes back with here. I would imagine, again, the talk at halftime was let's not shoot ourselves in the foot. You've seen tonight that New Richmond's got some speed. You see that, again, they're playing pretty solid here to start the game. So Hudson needs a good start to this third quarter.
And we do have a winner. We're just...
he's got
wow,
something.
Nice job. Hasapopoulos making things happen. Hasapopoulos had somebody checking in for him, but wasn't able to get to it, but out to the 45. What a great start there.
Yeah, I mean, and again, that speed, once he gets going, that's a big body with some power and speed. Like to see him get some touches here this second half.
So our winner, we need you, I just texted you back. The name of our famous alum is Kenny Larson. And thank you to I'm going to leave it a mystery. One of my buddies who set me up with that trivia tonight, think you know who you are. I'm going to leave that a mystery so people don't start calling you and be like, hey, what's trivia this week? So I got a guy.
Yeah.
So thank you for that.
Quick shout out here. The Derrick family's up at the youth hunt, up at the shack, up by A&H, up around Spoontown there. You got Chad and his son Ethan. Hang on, we'll try to get a play here going.
Stumbles forward. Nice job. Picking up about 5 or 6 maybe.
Kevin and his
Nice
son
work.
Jackson. I know Mike Derrick's up there. I believe they call them juniors up there.
The juniors.
Junior,
That
yeah.
sounds like
So
some big guys.
There's a lot of Bills in the Derrick family, so we'll just call him Junior. And then his brother Wesley, and I believe the captain of the house is Tom Derrick up there. So they've got a crew ready to help those boys get a deer this weekend.
I
So
love it.
Shout
Love
out
it.
to them.
2nd and 4 here. Hudson making some moves right now. Mears hands this one off.
Boy, just
Ooh,
filling quick.
they are.
I mean,
Picked up maybe a
Warren
couple.
hit that hole and gobbled them up right away. So, again, the Enforcer, Hartwig, Coffee. You guys got to start getting the body on these guys, giving these guys some room. Let's get them running the football again here. That's what you're doing best, or what you've done best.
3rd and short here. Hudson looking to keep things rolling. Option out, pitched on over. Nice job putting his head down and picking up the first down. I believe that was Warner on that far side.
That
Nice
was Warner
job.
that time. I'm feeling a little claustrophobic.
I know. Have you ever had 20,000 kids walk in front of you in one evening? Tonight I have. So our winner tonight, help me with the pronunciation, Jan Flipiak?
Filippiak. Yep, Filippiak. Yep.
Jan, winner, chicken dinner. You are the winner of a pizza from the Willow River. And Carboni's up in Burkhart. Thank you for playing. If you would just text me your address when you get a chance, and we will get that out to you next week. Again, thank you to everybody else.
Coke's big hole up the middle.
Woo!
Coke and
Farmer off to the races. Here we go. Touchdown, Hudson. Get a quick
I think the big boys
replay.
heard me giving them a little grief
Yeah,
there,
right?
but that was just a
What
big
a play.
hole right there.
One more
And
time.
Coke's great to have him back.
Look at him go. Just shaking off a tackle or two. Boom, boom,
Yeah,
boom.
he had Rambo number 77, left tackle downfield blocking for him, and I think that middle of the interior offensive line got out there too. So, again,
Nice work.
keep
I like
it
that
up,
drive.
guys.
Yep.
Keep
doing
that
what
up.
you're doing.
That's what's gonna at least keep you in this game. That's what
Kicks
you've
up.
done well the last 4 games. So.
Very good. Grandma Strong, there's one for you. Jan is a lifelong neighbor of Mr. Bobo Brozak. Love it. Got a good crew. It's fun to hear the stories, from Hudson and these folks that have done just so much in town. It's really, really amazing. You look back over their life's work, and again, getting goosebumps just talking about Kenny. I wish we would have known him. Sounds like an outstanding guy from Hudson, an excellent alum, excellent booster, excellent father, excellent, everything, right?
Yeah, his son Brad is the one that I mentioned.
Yeah.
That I know and haven't talked to him for a while. He used to. You remember when these things that we have in our pocket here that we check for phone
everything?
calls
Yep.
and texts and everything
Oh, yeah.
else? He had a cell phone company in Hudson for a number of years, over kind of by the Hudson House.
Is that right?
And then
Very cool.
He grew that business and was very successful at it. So
That's
I
awesome.
think his brother worked there too. So
Nice kick down to the 6. Tigers have a little bit of a wedge setting up here. Gets to the first layer. Nice stiff arm. Gets out to about the 32-yard line. Nice run there by the Tigers.
So Stowers, with that, we saw him quite a bit in that first half, and at halftime he was the homecoming king. I don't know if
How
you saw
about
that,
that?
but
Yeah,
he
I
was
heard that,
crowned
yeah.
the homecoming king. So
You guys
big
having
night
a-
for him tonight.
Guys having a pretty good night. That's fun.
So New Richmond, the second half, boy, really don't change too much. I mean,
No,
you're using
no.
your speed on the perimeter. You're getting good production from multiple players in that offense. The line's blocking pretty well. See what they want to do here.
Handoff, stutter steps there. Nice job closing things down. Might have picked up a yard.
Marnell that time came to fill.
Old Marnell, he's fast. Ran
And
into him.
Gooder.
Good on you, Gooder. Good job. Got to get good. All right, 2nd down and 8 here. Can have a lot of shout-outs popping into the booth here. We're trying our best to get to you guys, but appreciate you texting the booth. And again, appreciate everyone that played our Raider trivia tonight. Keep that going throughout the season here. So again, 2nd and long. Or 2nd and 8, I should say. Scanlon back. Fakes the handoff. Good protection there in the pocket. Launches one on over. Wow. Nice timing. Nice catch over there.
Just,
Caught it at the 48.
kind of
Hung it up there, but
ran it out there.
worked.
And Hudson defenders just letting these guys get in between them. And again, that's Stowers again. Again, just mentioned him having a big night tonight.
Well, both teams coming out of the half kind of a little bit more effective in their offensive prowess, if you will, right now.
I think New Richmond is understanding what they can do against this defense.
Sure. Take what they give you, I suppose. 47-yard line and 1st down. Running around to the near side here. Upended. Nice tackle there.
Turbeville, he's got speed.
Yep.
I mean, we mentioned him before being a state finalist in the 100 meters along with Trandall. And what he's done a lot of tonight is when he gets his lanes plugged up, he just cuts back the opposite direction. He's got the speed to do that. Most guys can't get away with that. But
so 2nd down and about 6. Hudson has him at midfield right now, looking to shut things down. Turbeville, ooh, nice stick there, but he stays on his feet.
Oh, he's running
Still
hard.
on his feet. My goodness. 2 excellent tries at it, but he just kept on going.
Marnell and Ducharme both came up to fill there, and he bounced right off him.
Marnell
picked up about a yard.
Seemed like he swung his legs up, and he just came right back down, still running. 3rd and 5 here. So again, midfield here. It'd be nice to get a stop here if you're a Hudson fan. 3rd and 5. 7:41 in the 3rd.
Hudson showing pressure.
Mm-hmm.
Reese Thompson creeping up from that middle linebacker position. See if he drops back into coverage, if they're going to send him. Oh, he's coming.
Swinging to the near side here. Has a guy wide open. Catches it at the 40. Makes the man miss. Down to the 30. Out at the 24-yard line. Unger with the catch there. A nice little shake and bake in front of us. Got past a couple of them. Excellent job by Unger on that one after the catch.
Well, they're getting matchups out there with those speed guys against some of the outside linebackers. And, again, that's a mismatch from a speed perspective. That time, coverage was a little bit late. Unger was able to make a nifty move, pick up about 10 more yards.
So 1st and 10 for the Tigers. Ball on just inside the 25. Handoff up the middle. Hudson shutting that down nicely. Good push there by the runner. Might have picked up 1 after contact. Say, Adam, at some point, can you get, and not right now, but get a shot of the fans? I mean, it's down at that end at least. It's pretty impressive, the crew that's out here. And then I've got a quick story to tell you about my
I think,
my nephew.
I think New Richmond needs another referendum to get more bleachers.
Seriously. You're not kidding
all
about
you
that.
New Richmond people, I think you need to pay more taxes and get some bleachers here.
Oh, nice
Pressure
push.
coming. Oh, he gets
got
out of it,
right
Scanlon.
through the middle. Scanlon with a nice job keeping his
Goes in
calm.
for the slide.
Saw the pocket collapse around him, just went right up the middle. Nice pickup. Close to a 1st down there, I think.
Yeah, I mentioned last year they came to Hudson in the year of COVID, and we played, and it was pretty one-sided, but Scanlon was playing quarterback already as a sophomore last year. They had an injury to their senior that kept him out for the season, so plenty of experience there. Shows good poise in the pocket that time, picks up another 1st down, or 9 yards.
Close to it, yep.
Close.
Just shy. 3rd and just about a half a yard, I think. Scanlon back in the shotgun again. He'll send a man in motion. Handoff, yep, up the middle. Scampers for a couple, yep. So, quick story. So, I'm visiting my nephew, watching him play football over in Minnetonka. And there was a couple guys that were from New York City and had grown up in New York City. And were at the Minnetonka football game and could not believe what they were seeing. They're like,
Just the amount of fans?
they're
or?
like, is this real? The fans, the cheerleaders, I mean, just the way this, it was just packed, right? And they couldn't even believe it. They thought it was kind of hocus pocus almost, where it's like out of a story, right? Well, sure, there's big football games,
Yeah.
and sure, there's cheerleaders and pep bands, and like unbelievable. But if you think about it, if you literally lived inside New York City and never,
Yeah,
had
probably
been
never.
out
Yeah, you don't see that stuff, right?
Yeah.
It's probably more of a big thing in outstate New York.
Sure. Yep.
When I was, I traveled a little bit for work, and there were a couple of falls where I'd be out in Michigan or I'd be in Ohio, and I would go to some high school games when I would read in the paper or hear that there were some pretty good players out there.
Yeah.
And it was nothing to have 8,000 people at those games.
Is that
It was
right?
crazy.
Wow.
So big time football.
Keeps it, pitches it over to the corner, jump
Oh
ball,
my goodness!
and he came down
Oh
with
my!
it.
He
Wow.
caught it, just pulled it away.
What coverage, too,
That
on
was
that.
efforts.
I don't know if I can get the replay on
The
that one or
Sharma
not.
on that coverage there, good coverage, and it looked like he had it. But all of a sudden, as they started to come down, it fell into Effort's hands, and he just pulled it away at the last
Sharma's
second there.
Right there. Oh,
So
what a play.
New Richmond not afraid to throw the football. Again, getting more confident as the game goes on as well. You could see that drive coming back from a Hudson score was real impressive.
Well, they'll fake the 2-point and go for a field goal, it looks
I
like.
think Reggie's been hanging around Menominee too much. So they like to pull these shenanigans
Old
on there.
school, yeah. Almost in on the block, kicks up and good, so that'll bring it to a 10-7 game. New Richmond back on top by a couple. Yeah, why don't you do a quick pan around and get some, if you can. I know it's dark back there, Adam, but all the way to the end of the track, and they're lined up down there. It's awesome. As I walked in, I checked the stadium, at least the number that they put as far as max capacity up here. I think it was 2432 or something like that. Did you
I
see
think
something like that?
I honestly think it's, boy, it sure looks to be about the same size as Hudson.
Yeah.
The difference is Hudson kind of has that raised pavilion
Yep.
towards the school, where I think that probably holds the same amount of people we see down in that corner too. And
Great crowd tonight. Again, just gorgeous weather out here. Mid-60s right now, just a slight breeze and great fall football. I feel like we've been living the dream a little bit with this weather we've had lately in the 70s, and I just keep thinking, is it going to get cold soon, or where are we at here?
yeah,
Trees are starting to turn.
You remember last year starting a month later essentially, and
Yeah.
we were playing football till the week of deer season.
Wasn't that
The
crazy?
week before, so we were cold all the time.
We were.
last year,
We were.
and we were outside most of the time, just like tonight.
Yes,
They
yes,
didn't
we
they
were.
didn't want anybody in the booth, so
That's right. Yeah, all last year we were doing what we're doing tonight, out in the bleachers, doing the deal.
well, Hudson's got a dogfight here.
Yes,
4
they
minutes
do.
and 36 seconds left. They came down, got the big touchdown from
Yep.
Pokendorfer to pick up the lead, but New Richmond's not backing down, and right now that drive was real impressive by the Tigers.
It was. Hudson fields this one at the 12. That looks like Hassapopoulos. Nope, it is not.
That's Charlie Dean, number
Thank you.
82.
Thank you. Charlie Dean on the return out to about the 30. Looks like just about the 30, 31, 32.
Quick shout. I heard they said it at the beginning of the game here, but and I'm sure everybody else that's at home knows this, but the Brewers won today, 2-1.
Hey,
It
winner,
was a
winner.
little bit dicey to start the game. Our ace, Corbin Burns, was struggling a little bit, but he got into a groove, and just as the script was planned, they pulled off the 2-1 win at home. So play again tomorrow, I think, at 4 o'clock for any of those Brewer fans out
Brew
there.
Crew, yeah. Now that is a stadium that I have on my the bucket list to go over and hang out at.
Fantastic.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
And catch a game. I just have not put it together yet. I need to do that.
Well, and did you ever go to the old county stadium?
I did not know.
Okay, so that was quite a place too.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is now it's American Field Park.
Option. Cokes on that far side, runs into a heap of orange jerseys over there.
American Family, and just like a lot of these places, the tab runs out on your sponsorship. So Miller had it before, and
Yeah, right.
American Family ponied up and
Right.
paid big bucks to get naming right. So
Yep, I always think Miller, but yeah, you're right. So second down and 10.5 here, 11 yards. So again, Koch's got all sorts of attention on that far side there. Up the
Warner.
middle, nice job. Warner weaves his way through traffic, controls it, and a nice first down for Hudson. Warner with excellent speed. He's shifty through that middle, and he's just so quick.
yeah, got a real nice block that time up the middle by the left guard Coffey, and
Nice.
able to spring that for a first down.
Real nice like Clark.
Oh, ball on the ground. Oh, he gets
my
the pitch
goodness.
out.
Pitches it to Cokes. Those guys. Oh, my goodness. They're going to give me a heart attack tonight.
Yeah.
From the ground, Mearsy pitches that one back
Fortunate
to Cokes.
bounce. And he had the guy there, but yeah, nice to see Zach Kokendorfer back. I tell you, he looks like he's put on about 20 pounds of muscle.
Yeah, he's a big
He's a
big
big
rig,
kid
isn't he?
anyway,
Yeah, he's big.
He's looking bigger tonight. Maybe they upsized his shoulder pads or something.
So second down here, about 9 to go. Hudson just on their side of midfield. Keeper by Mears. Mears,
There you
nice
go.
job. Got a block out front. Mears.
There you go.
There we go. Nice job. Mearsy on inside the 40, it looks like. Yep. Just inside the 40 as he runs out of bounds and picks up the first down. Nice job by Carter Mears.
Yeah, and he's been quick to pitch tonight, and he's had to do that because they've been doing a good job of containing that, they being the Tigers. But that
Yeah.
time, he just decided to hold on to it. Looked like he might get wrapped up, but popped that outside and picked up a big gain.
Nice job. I do like when he scrambles like that. Does a great job. Mears keeps this one. Yep.
Good read.
Got pushed
Good read.
forward for about four yards there. I like the read as well.
So this, again, plays into Hudson's hands. We're running the football. You've got some size on that line. Size versus speed. I like speed, but you know what? Size will wear down speed and
Amen, brother. Yep.
over time. So that's what Hudson's trying to do here with that running game.
So 2nd and 6 here. Ball on the 35 right now. Hassapopoulos in motion. He'll hit the brakes. Haas on the option. Mears puts his head down. They were on him that time. Picked up maybe half a yard on that. Just inside the 35. So it'll bring up a 3rd and 6 here. Well, Mearsy putting in the work on this drive.
Yeah, big third down here. 3rd and 5 for Hudson. And again, you're coming to the end of the third quarter, down 3 points. Probably 3 down territory here, or 4 down territory, sorry.
Yeah. 3 down, you think?
Yeah. Quick pitch that time.
There you go.
Kruger
Got a blocker.
picked up about 3.
Just a couple there.
So it's been option.
Yes, it has.
And again, it's been outside pitch or outside runs. You go back to Warner here with a big 4th and about 3 and a half.
A healthy 3, yeah. Healthy 3. And the clock's running just under a minute here. All right, so this is a big play right now at this point in the game. Again, ball on the 33. Need about 3.5.
Probably expect a hard count. Nope. I'm going to roll out and pass that
Rolls
one.
out.
There
Got
you
him.
go.
Oh,
Right
it
in
hit
his
him right
hands.
in the hands and just dropped. That was a first down all day long, and he'd like to have that one back. I know he would. And Jamison maybe running before he had it. I don't know. That's,
he took his hands off. He took his eyes off it and bounced straight off his chest. That was for sure a first down, but again, Hudson getting back to, it's going to probably come down to the fourth quarter here. And
Yep.
Good decision to go for that. It was a good play call, but now it's up to the defense again.
Yep, so we'll get our D back out there, and they'll take over on downs. So again, ball spotted on the 33-yard line. Scanlon back in the shotgun. He takes it.
Ball on the ground.
Muffed that one. He's going to take off running. They might have him for a loss of a bunch. Yeah, pretty good. So they lost about 4 yards on that one, and it was weird. Like, he wasn't ready for the snap.
Again,
I don't know. It kind of hit him in the tips.
He kind of looked like he took his eyes off it too, but it might have been a quick snap.
Yeah.
Fortunate to pick that one up and lose 4 yards, but live to fight another day here.
That's right. It could have been a lot worse. Turn that over there, and that's real trouble for them. So on the 29-yard line now, Scanlon will regroup. Second down here for the Tigers.
Hudson showing pressure again. Hansen drops back.
Little handoff. Nice
Good
little
fill that
seam.
time.
Yep, good fill. Picked up maybe 3 on that one. Unger, the ball carrier.
Tempering and Hansen on that tackle. That's going to probably be the last play of the quarter here.
Let's take a quick second at the end of the quarter here to regroup, grab a water, and we'll be right back for the fourth quarter. Well, welcome back to the new Richmond Stadium. Appreciate everybody tuning in tonight. What a barn burner we've got tonight, my friend.
Good game, yep. It's fun when you win. It's fun when you have those games where you can, see a lot of kids play like we've seen the last few weeks with Hudson. But you knew this was going to be a tough game, and actually it's been a fun game. It's going by fast. Big play here for the Tigers.
Yes,
third
indeed.
and 11.
Third and long here. Scanlon drops back. A little bit of pressure. Thrown in.
He's going to be short.
Caught, but short of the first down. Looks like it's complete just about the 40-yard line. So that'll be about 4 yards shy, 3 yards shy. And
yeah, pretty good coverage there. I mean, effort sat down in between defenders. Ball was a little high. He went up and got it with a nice catch, but Hudson filled quickly in. Got to believe the Tigers are going to punt here.
I've never felt like I've been like the monitor of a playground until tonight. It's crazy.
Lots of orange running around here.
We got kids sliding down rails.
They want to be on TV.
They're getting all jacked up. They want to be on TV. Go to the field. Jump on the field. We'll get you on TV.
Oh,
wow,
big snap.
Boy,
Oh,
what a
my.
great job grabbing that one. That was well above his head there and takes a excellent bounce for the Tigers. Wow, what a tide that was, right?
Yeah,
Almost
that
goes
was-
over his head, and he boots it down to the 15. Wow.
Yeah, great play by that punter, and almost looked like Hudson was going to get in there and block that, and then it almost looked like they got a tug on the jersey, but referee was right there. Fortunate to get that punt off, and then the bounce just absolutely pins the Raiders there inside their 20-yard line.
I almost want to ask these kids if they can go down to the landing. We'll get them on TV and then disperse. Go play somewhere else. I mean, it's crazy.
Parents are optional tonight, right?
It's crazy. I feel like I'm on the playground right now. Oh, Adam's doing a good job. He's just calm, cool, and collective. Just like smooth as silk.
Mears that time with a keeper.
Oh,
Big run.
Mears
Big
on the run. He's got room. Over the 50.
Oh,
He fumbles it. Oh, my goodness. Recovered by the Tigers. Oh, Mears is almost off to the races. They got a punch in on it or something, and it's a fumble on the play.
Yeah, I mean, they came from behind, and that was a designed run. That was not even an option call by Hudson. That was designed for Carter Mears, and he just squirted out of there. Can we get a replay on that one quick?
I didn't hit the button quick enough.
Okay.
I was so distracted up here trying to keep kids away from my gear. And
Well, obviously a punch out there by the defensive back, and trying to get a number on that. It might have been.
You could see it. Here it is.
Yeah, I'm looking back here
it's
just real quick to see who caught up to him, but he was off to the races. Had a huge hole in that right side.
Yeah.
Actually, it looks like it was number 2. Just went for the tackle there, and that's Unger. We've talked about him quite a bit
Unger,
tonight.
all over.
He's one of the fast guys out there.
Little handoff. Nice ankle tackle there by Hudson.
So a couple crucial turnovers for Hudson tonight.
Yes. Yep, penalties and turnovers that can change the tide, and an excellent gain turns into a turnover there. And so ball at the 29-yard line. Second down. Got about 7 yards here for the Tigers. Fourth quarter just getting going here. What a battle tonight. Again, Scanlon back in the shotgun. Just letting the clock spin there. Handoff, tries to bounce it out to the near side here. Good wheels, gets around the corner and out of bounds after he picks up the first down. Out at the 39-yard line. Again, the chain gang will move the chains on the far side.
Turbeville again. Hudson really doesn't have an answer for that speed yet.
Yeah.
You know, again, they're getting up off the line of scrimmage, but containing that, trying to turn it back in. They're getting around the edge and picking up big yards.
Yep, what a speedster on the side there. So first down here. Ball on the 41.
Eating clock.
Yeah, I was just going to say, they're letting that clock wind right now. Handoff. Nothing doing there. Like to see a turnover in the Hudson favor here if we could dial something up. I don't know if they've turned it over tonight, have they?
They have not. No.
Nope.
And if you're in Richmond, again, coaches are doing a good job. They're keeping everybody composed, trying to eat that play clock, get it down, and try to get at least 30, 35 seconds every play before they get up to the line of scrimmage.
It's smart. You're up by a couple right now, driving late in the game here. I think it's a good play by the coach. Not a fan of it myself because I'd like to see Hudson with the ball again, but that's what you get out of a homer announcer, I guess. Drops back to pass.
Oh, there it is right there.
Intercepted by Hudson. What a big play on the first turnover. Maybe I jinxed him there.
Ducharme. So they actually did a nice job.
Oh, let's see if we can get it.
They pulled one of their guards,
I
think, to come back and block on that play. But Scanlon just underthrows that a little bit. Good coverage by Ducharme, and he gets the pick, gets the ball back for Hudson.
And Scanlon's had some big plays tonight. He's thrown for some nice yardage for that Tiger crew. So Hudson just dialing up what we needed right now with a interception. So ball on the 39, their own 39, and the Raiders will get her going again here. Mears back at the 34. Sends a man in motion. That's Hassapopoulos. Handoff.
Oh,
tripped up at the line there.
He had a hole, too, on that left side.
Yes, he did.
I wouldn't be surprised to see Hudson go back to that called keep by Mears. I mean, that was so wide open.
Yeah.
Caught the defense a little bit off guard just because typically when you see him with the ball, he's going down the line in an option situation.
Yep.
So they're trying to contain it. He cut that right up right away and picked up big yards. But again, now it's about taking care of the football too. You can't turn it over again, especially in this situation.
Oh my goodness, did they have that sniffed out? Loss on the play as they caught him in the backfield. That was the dozer trying to get again to the left side here, and Warner taken down for a loss of a couple. So bring up 3rd and 11.
Yeah. Number 38, Chris Ratchner, 5'8", 174, just busted through that line to make that play. Again, there's a lot of speed in this Tiger team. I mean, offense and defense. We've been talking about Turbeville. We've been talking about, Stowers, some of these other kids here, and the defense has speed too.
3rd and long, we'll get a whistle here. Timeout for Hudson.
You think tonight's crazy for these
This
kids?
is crazy.
Wait till Halloween.
That's just crazy. Yeah.
They're going to be running the streets crazy kids out there.
Oh my goodness! This is kind of a prelude to Halloween, maybe, where you go to the homecoming game, you give your kids as much sugar and pop as you can, and then just set them loose and see what happens. Yeah, it's kind of fun.
You might be getting old, Ken.
I think I might be. Am I turning curmudgeon-y?
Maybe a little.
I think I might be.
Maybe a little.
It's just so chaotic. And I get so nervous about all my stuff where it's like, oops, you spilled a drink all over this stuff. Now you guys, not only is your stream down, and all your stuff's wrecked. Sorry about that. And they'd be like, oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Well, sorry, it's not going to cut it. Total like Seinfeld episode. That's not going to do it for me. Get your mom. All right, I digress. So 3rd and long here for the Raiders. Ball marked just over the 38-yard line here, and a big 3rd down coming up.
Yeah, very big. I mean, 8:17 left here, and you're running out of time. So
Mears drops back. That one got tipped, I think, as he let go of it, I believe. It was a bit of a wounded duck heading towards Jamison there, and they're going to have to punt this one. So 8:13 left to go in the 4th. Again, going to have to lean on our defense here, and I guarantee the Tigers are going to be burning clock as they
absolutely
they get a hold of this one. Darn it. I was hoping for some goodness there.
Stowers back to receive this.
Well, let's set this up with a nice punt. Good snap.
Kind of off Munich's foot that
just
time.
A bit. Takes a Tiger bounce just kind of out of bounds at the 38-yard line. So pretty good field position for the Tigers here. 8 and some change left to go, up by 3 of them. Well, our defense holds them here. It brings up some fun scenarios here, where field goal's a tie, touchdowns, potentially.
Ideally, you want to hold them here on this first series.
Yes.
You don't want them to get a first down, but again, there's time, and they are going to eat it. We'll just have to see if they decide to get a little risky and try to throw the football. I mean, again, they've done a good job running on the perimeter and seems to be successful. Counterplay that time.
Yep.
Again, he pops it outside, though.
Very
good
quick
pursuit that time by McDonald, I think, that made that tackle.
Yep, number 17. Will McDonald on that far side did indeed make the tackle. They picked up a couple on that play, so I'll bring up a 2nd and 7, it looks like. Ball spotted just inside the 40 there, so maybe more of a 2nd and 8. Again, you're watching them burn the clock down right now as they are in the lead by a couple. And the clock is...
Again, this gives them a position, too, to try some hard counts and see what the defense is doing. You can start to see if maybe one of those backers is going to creep a little bit. Hudson looks like they're going to run their base defense here.
Handoff again.
Turbeville again for about 2.
Yep. Bring up a big 3rd down here.
So this is where Reggie Larson gets paid the big bucks. Is he going to stay conservative and looks like we might have a player down here.
Got one of the Tiger players down. We'll take a quick break. Be right back.
All right, big play here.
Yes,
Again,
sir.
We'll see what New Richmond comes back with. And 6:52 on the clock. Hudson showing blitz. Reese Thompson, number 9.
3rd and 5. Big time football right here, folks. Clock
eating some
clock ticking down. Yep. Scanlon back. Lifts his foot. Moves a man in motion.
Go back and pass that.
Near side. Oh my goodness.
Popped it loose.
Missed on a tackle there, and he's able to pick up that first down. A huge first down there.
Man, I tell you, those guys are quick.
Yes, they are.
They're just, again, very, very much isolation play where you're betting your guy is faster than the defense.
Yep.
And they gambled, and it worked.
So they'll move the sticks. Again, the clock continues to roll here in favor of the Tigers. 1st and 10. Ball on the 47-yard line? 47. It's always a little bit awkward when they're burning the clock like this.
It is. Well,
everybody's ready to go and just hanging tight. Another handoff. We'll get a steady dose of that, I think. Wrapped up on that one. Picked up about 4 yards, though.
So that line for New Richmond, we mentioned being a little undersized, but they're winning at the point of attack right now. I mean, where before in that first half you saw Hudson's linemen getting through and making those plays. Well, now they're getting the blocks made at least at the initial snap of the football, and that's why those quick guys are able to pop out for a couple yards.
Second down. 6 to go here. It says 4 on the scoreboard, but that is not 4 yards in my book. Scanlon again, just letting that clock wind. Got him in the backfield. Nice job. Nice job by Hudson.
Cheating the safety up that time. Stubendick made the tackle.
A loss of maybe 2 on that one, so that'll bring up, sound like a broken record, but another big third down.
Another big one. Third and 7 here. And again, New Richmond's not showing they're afraid to pass the football here.
Yeah.
And if I'm Hudson, and I know we've got one of those quick guys out on the perimeter, I'm probably going to cheat my defensive backs up a little bit, but I'm also going to maybe cheat a safety over as well. You can see right now, pretty big cushion on that far side. Now, that's a pretty far throw as well for the quarterback, but look to this side over here for maybe that. They're going to run the football there.
Handoff. Does not pick up the first down, and a penalty. And a flag on the field. That's going to be a hold, I believe, on the Tigers, if my eyeballs saw that right. And I do have them.
Interesting call here. They're going to send their punt team out. I think Hudson will decline that penalty.
Yeah.
Well, they're going to take it.
Interesting.
Decline.
No, they're
Okay.
declined. I was like,
Okay.
wait a minute.
Yeah.
Send a flare up quick.
Certainly, I mean, the clock is your enemy if you're Hudson, and you give them another play there, they're going to eat another solid minute off plus of that clock. So 4:16 left here. Hudson going to have a long way to go if they want to score.
Good snap. Tried to pressure him. Hospopoulos couldn't get in there. Ball takes a Hudson bounce. Nice. A little bit of luck
that was
there.
Fortunate.
Yes, it was. Downed at the 22-yard line. That could have. It takes the other bounce. Oh, my. That's going to be inside the 10 for sure. But it did take a Hudson bounce. So down at the 22-yard line, I believe. 23.
All right.
Here we go.
This is it.
This is where you put up or shut up.
Exactly.
Something like that.
So I think Hudson called a timeout this half. So should have 2 timeouts left. Plenty of time. 4 minutes, 8 seconds. Again, the running game has been more successful this half, so you don't have to go away from it necessarily.
Nice pocket to move through. That
ball
fumbled down. Oh, goodness.
Oh, my.
I wish I would have hit the replay button. I thought he was down, but I didn't hit it in time. Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, we can look at the delay, but I mean, he was going down. I don't know if his knee was down. It certainly was bang, bang.
Yeah. No matter what happens, it's not going to change what happened on the field. It is a Tiger ball here with a 4 and just a little bit of change to go. Waiting for the replay to pop up on our own little broadcast here. Oh, that was a tough one.
It's a killer.
Yeah, it was a tough one there.
You're getting positive yards, and
I'll let you you watch. I'll watch the field.
Yeah, he was going to the ground. It's hard to tell if his knee was down, but he was kind of turning sideways. I think it was a good call.
Nice hole there. Picks up a couple. Down, Turbido again down to the 30. Picked up about 5. So good hard running by the Tigers there. And
they're gonna run hard. I mean, they smell the blood in the water here. They know that all they got to do is probably get a first down and
grind her
this game's
down.
over.
Yep, grind her down. Well, turnovers is certainly the killer for the Raiders tonight.
And you know, the other thing too, again, give credit to these guys. I mean, to the Tigers, they've played hard. Hudson, defensively, I think is getting a little worn out. You could tell on that play, the missed tackles, and
Brought to the near side here, missed on one.
Another
Gets
one.
by another one. Finally brought down close to the first down marker.
Yeah, I think he's got it. Yep, they're moving him.
Moving the chains. Yep, they are.
Hudson, 25-yard line. That's a Tiger touchdown.
Well, again, the Tiger fans can smell the blood in the water right now, and this creates a bit of a interesting situation for Hudson and going into next week's game and what happens after that.
Well, I think we talked about it earlier in the season. I figured that the conference champion was going to lose at least a game,
Yep.
maybe two. Hudson next week, Chip was kind of been a nemesis for them the last few
That they
years.
have,
So
that they
not an
have.
easy one for sure.
Yep. Handoff. Oh, caught in the backfield, trying to punch it out there. I like what you're doing there.
Yeah, blitz that time by Reese Thompson. 2:24 left. The defenders for Hudson, first and foremost, got to make the tackle, but then you are definitely going for the football.
Yep.
That time Thompson got in the backfield, gobbled that up. You got a chance to get the ball back here.
You really
Again, with
do.
a couple of
Yeah,
timeouts.
Yeah. Yep, we're
Not a whole lot of time, but
can't put them in the grave yet, folks. Still got time up here.
yeah, like you
Especially
mentioned,
that-
Ken, we're going to be getting playoff pairings pretty soon, and figuring, okay, conference champion for the Heart of the North probably gets a home game.
Yep.
Now there will be two teams from Heart of the North, Big Rivers.
Big Rivers. I was like, what are you
Spooner
talking
brain
about
again.
here? Spooner.
Sorry, folks. No, the Big Rivers champion probably is going to get a home playoff game.
Yep.
Chippewa and Hudson will both be above 500, which means they'll qualify for the playoffs. Now you lose this game, it's going to hurt your seeding for sure.
Yeah.
If you don't win next week, it's going to hurt you even worse.
Right.
So,
right.
yeah, it's
Could
not.
make for a healthy road trip for a couple dudes.
Yeah.
Maybe a foot in the bill
We've
for an
been so
overnighter.
spoiled. My longest trip, well, we had Eau Claire, and then this trip here was a hop and a skip.
19 minutes or something. Yeah. You know what side of town you're coming from? Handoff, caught. Oh, the ball came
the ball
loose.
did come
oh
out.
my goodness!
It did come
Hudson
out. They
signaling.
got
They
it.
had it. Oh my goodness! I'm way too late on the replay
All right.
there.
Well,
Jeff Tiersick, we need you.
they stopped the runner in that
Oh, my
situation. You can
goodness.
see them going for the football. I'll see if I can catch it here. We have a delayed screen.
Yeah.
Try to walk everybody
Yeah,
back through it,
yeah.
but
Wow!
looked like it was
what a
somebody
deal.
in the middle there. Could have been McDonald, possibly. But anyway, yeah, he was stood up, and the Hudson defender had the wherewithal to get a hand on that ball and strip it out. So see what we got here real quick.
This is reminiscent of the River Falls action that we saw early in the season, Mr. Sundin.
So Evan Tyler stood him up, and that was tempering
Oh,
with the fumble recoveries, and he was the one that stripped him
big
too.
time.
All right, well, here we go,
Tempering.
Hudson.
Here we go. It's go mode now. 2:17 left to go. Hudson with the ball on the 34.
New Richmond,
Come on,
now, all of a
boys.
sudden, we talked about no turnovers. They've got two.
Yeah.
So keeping Hudson in this game.
Option on over. Warner loses the traction, blows a wheel, whatever you want to say. He slips and falls on that far side. So
So Hudson's got to play with a little more tempo
that's
here
right.
now.
Clock's a ticking. 2nd and 10. Cowbells are ringing. Student section going wild off to our left. Rolling out to our near side here. Mears makes a little bit of a move and brought out of bounds after he picks up one. Looked downfield several times, just couldn't find the opportunity.
Really didn't have anybody there. But smart to keep that football.
And to get out of
Again,
bounds,
he
stop the
got
clock.
out of bounds.
Right? Yeah.
Certainly 4-down territory here. If I'm Hudson, a couple of pass plays that have been open are those across the middle plays. And again,
Yeah. Yep.
we can see how the defense lines up here. You're going to probably stay away. You got speed back there with efforts and Stowers there, but might be able to run somebody across that middle.
Kruger in motion.
It's open. Oh my God!
Got him. There it is at the 50. Nice job, still on his feet. Finally brought down at the 44. That's Jamison. That was the play you called, right?
That was, could
Good
see
job,
it kind
Coach.
of develop there, and that's what has been open so far. So again,
Moving the
Hudson, they
chains.
stopped the clock to move the chains. We're at 1:34 and ticking here.
I don't know if they stopped the clock to move the chains.
They do. Yep.
It didn't.
They stopped.
Snap. Keeper. There
Keeper
we
that
go.
time. There you
Mirzi.
go. Covering up with two hands. Good job.
Down to the 36-yard line.
So Hudson should be down to one timeout here yet. 1:13 on the clock.
Wow. Go mode right now. Ball on the 36. Over a minute to go. Mears drops back.
Oh, that's open.
Got him on that far side. That's Jamison trying to get out of bounds. Cannot. It's a first down, though.
So the clock will stop as they move the chains.
The last time it didn't.
Well,
I was watching.
that's an operator issue.
Yep.
That's what you call home cooking.
You were saying it. I'm literally like watching it, like right now.
Yeah. Well, they did get it set there,
Okay.
so it doesn't. I mean, you're talking 5 seconds.
Yep. Mears rolls out, pitches one
that
on
one's-
up and high. That one floats. So that'll stop the clock, which is fine. We'll take that. Tried to float one to the near side here and just up and out of the reach there.
So I get the idea of trying to hit these passes on the perimeter. You might be able to get out of bounds and stop the clock. But
Yeah.
again, it's looking to me like where Hudson's got some openings in that defense is in the middle.
Yeah.
That time, I think it was Spencer Kruger might have been behind the defense. So
Number 6, yep.
yeah,
Well, Hudson making it exciting here at the end, no doubt about that. 42 seconds to go. Driving the field right now. Second down. Mears drops back again. Pitches
Ball
this
up.
one deep.
Oh, boy.
Chipped.
That
And
was-
just about caught there. Was that Hasapopoulos?
yeah. I tell you what, he had to become a defender on that
He
play
did.
because that
He
was
did.
overthrown, and just getting a hand on it probably saved an interception.
I would agree 110%. Yep. Yep, good effort by Hasapopoulos. I know he had a couple folks tuning in, cheering him on. I appreciate those shout-outs. Sorry we couldn't get to everybody tonight. We try our best. 35 seconds to go here. Third down, and obviously 4-down territory right now with
Yeah.
everything going on.
Well,
so
and a timeout left too. So
Yeah,
again, you
right,
don't need
right.
need a big home run here. You got
Right.
some time. Hudson's
and
no, the Richmond takes a
timeout, New
timeout.
Richmond.
Okay.
Interesting. Okay.
This is one of those spots where you miss a Troy Bowney, right?
Yes, sir.
You got
Yes,
some
sir.
speed. You got a kid that can
Yes, sir.
catch the football too. It's another weapon, another target for Carter Mears to throw the football to. But again, the other team has a good missing player too. So
Yep.
both teams
That's
playing
right.
really well
That's
without a
right.
couple of their studs on the offensive side for sure. So
That is 100% right. Oh, what a fun game.
it is
My
lots of
goodness.
fun.
This is the Friday night under the lights that you just love, right? When it's back and forth, tight game. Both teams just duking it out. Just a bit of a prize fight going on. It's fun.
Well, if I'm Hudson here and I can pick up a first down,
Yeah.
not necessarily 20 yards, but if I can get 10 yards, I've got a good shot at least two throws into the end zone with
Yep.
the amount of time that's left.
I like that.
And
yeah.
so see what they want to do. And again, if that's the case, you might want to take that last time out.
Hasapopoulos in motion. He cuts back the other way. Mears
gonna get out
finds
of
him on that
bounds.
side. He gets out of bounds
Not much
quick.
there.
Picked up maybe 2. Stops the clock though. Well, now you got a down problem, right? You got a
Right.
4th and 8 here. They're saying 4th and 10 on the board, but it's not. 4th and 9. Well,
Lots of noise here.
Here we go. The Tigers definitely letting them hear it out there. The student section off the rails. The football players telling them to get pumped up on the sideline. And we got to make something happen here, folks. Let's do this.
Another timeout there for
Tigers again. Okay.
New Richmond. Just probably
Smart
talking
to do.
things
Yep.
over.
Yep.
Down in distance. So we're on 4th down. hey, keep the ball in front of you. Guys in the defensive backfield, don't let anybody get behind you. Be sure on your tackles. And part of it, they're excited. This would be a huge win for New Richmond. Again, new to the Big Rivers. I've said all along they're going to be a competitive team for years to come. They fit right in. So
they really are.
It's big emotion.
Yeah.
It's big emotion. This is one of the biggest schools. It's a rival. So if I'm Hudson, if I'm in that huddle, I'm saying, look, guys, we know what we need to do here. Little things. See the ball, catch the ball.
Well, this is what rivalries are built on right here. Mears in the driver's seat, 4th and 9. Got to make it happen. Pasapopoulos in motion. Mears drops back. Quick strike. Underthrown. Hits the ground, and it's going to do it, I think, for the game tonight. The Tigers are going to take this one as the coach goes for a little bit of a spin in front of us.
He's excited.
He is pumped up. Again, you think this doesn't mean something. It does.
It does.
The Tigers
absolutely.
are really jacked up about this win. And
well, it means a lot. Now they're playoff bound.
Yep.
And being new to the conference, you're coming out of the middle border, you got something to prove. And they've proven this year that they belong. So big win for them.
Absolutely. Well, they'll get into victory formation here with just 27 seconds to go. It'll be one kneel, and they are going to rush the field, I bet.
Hudson calls their final timeout.
Hudson called a timeout.
Well, you can't take them home with you.
Can't take them home. Okay.
So.
So please just be cautious as you're leaving the stadium. Traffic.
And I think what could happen? Maybe a bad snap.
Sure.
Right? Maybe
You're right.
something.
You're right. Yep. You're right. Well, what a game tonight. Both sides had their struggles with turnovers here and there, and certainly a battle royale up in New Richmond. Unfortunately, Hudson not on the right side of this one. We'll drop one here at the final score, 10-7. Not the barn burners we've been seeing the last couple weeks, and that trap game you talked about coming in.
Yeah. I mean, impressive win by the Tigers. I think they should be proud of them, that their team, the coach did a great job, the coaches did a great job. They certainly have the speed to compete. They're going to play at Division III when it comes to the playoffs.
Sure.
They're going to be just fine.
Yeah.
And they've got Rice Lake next week, and you know what? I mean, look out Rice Lake. I think New Richmond's going to carry this game with them with a lot of momentum, and that'll help them certainly in the playoffs as well. But
absolutely,
if you're Hudson, you're going to go home. You're going to probably look at film tomorrow, and you're going to look in the mirror and be like, "What did we do?" Well, I think maybe we got a little bit away from what our identity is. So we talked about this earlier in the season, where what's Hudson's identity? Well, it's really running the football. And again, we've seen if they don't turn the ball over and they can get that run game going, they can be successful. Tonight, New Richmond created a problem for them from a speed standpoint. Had a couple untimely turnovers. That first one, in the first quarter on their first drive, really was a momentum shift, because that was
100%.
more than likely going to be 6 points.
100%. Yep.
And a couple other ones here. Big run by Mears and losing the football there, but. Again, they battled. They got a turnover late in the game. They had an opportunity, and New Richmond was up for the challenge.
Yep, I was thinking we were going to have a replay of our River Falls victory, where it was that 2-minute drive, and Mears drove us down to a W. Unfortunately, we couldn't put it together tonight. Great game, though.
Fun.
Heck of a game to call, huh? Again, just being a homer for Hudson. Always like to be on the other side of that coin, but tonight we are not. So again, 10-7 your final. Next week we'll be back at home in Hudson, so back at Raider Field there. It's the Chippewa Crews coming to town, and they are a team that has had our number in several sports over the years, and
well coached.
Yes, sir.
Well coached. Not going to do anything that's going to be flashy. I mean, what you're going to see from them is a running game. They run a lot of counters, tight formation. So it's kind of that 3 yards in a cloud of dust.
Yeah.
Very similar to the way Rice Lake runs the football.
Sure.
You know, it's like, we'll take this all day long if you're going to give it to us, and then they get the lead, they milk the clock like you saw in Richmond do tonight, and they walk away with a win.
Right.
I can tell you, again, last year we went down there, we were a little shorthanded, but I think Hudson was a better team. We lost. We went, I think they came to our place the year before to get into the playoffs, knocked us off, and they got in. The year before that, and it goes on and on. So they're going to match up well against us, and I'd like to see Hudson take this game, much like the Rice Lake game, and bounce back much like the Menominee game.
Yeah, agree.
Because those were
Agree.
two different teams, and that's what we've seen for the last 4 weeks.
Yep.
Tonight was a little bit of a step back, but they can get back on track.
Agree. Well, thank you for tuning in to the River Channel and Raiders Streaming, catching us on Facebook, YouTube, wherever else you found us tonight. My name's Ken Conan. This is Aaron Sundin to my right. Appreciate your help. And Adam Tilson on our camera. Great job as always. Jeff Tiersig, I hope you're having a great vacation. If you're tuned in, again, we'll catch you next week for Friday night Under the Lights. We'll be back home. Thanks again for tuning in.